How much do you collect for a drowner? What was that? How much for each?
I've never come close to that. I knew something was wrong with those prices.
Greetings.
Take care.
What does the creature from the crypt look like?
Progress wherever you look. Only witchers, the relics they are, still work for a pittance, while being called freaks by those they do favors for.
I have the head of the lakeshore monster.
I'm looking for witcher's work. Come on, we're in the same profession. Did the peasants say anything more about the lakeshore monster?
I killed the beast from the crypt.
So, how much for a drowner?
He didn't look well.
What happened to the man outside?
Where's Alvin?
That's good of you. Few in these times would be willing. It's another mouth to feed. Enough. This could end badly. Abigail, break the trance.
I see. A snake. A kikimor.
I do. They're yours, for a price.
Maybe another time. Interesting.
See you later. I see you took Alvin in.
A monkey. I'm no favorite either.
How is this relevant to our green mutts?
A fish.
Are you one, Abigail? Do you hate all humans? How is it made?
I swear. Complicated.
Nothing yet. What's your side of the story?
I gathered the myrtle petals.
I need to know where the beast came from. Aren't witches wise in the ways of magic? Who would that be?
Thanks. Farewell.
Where's Alvin? Can I ask you something?
Won't it hurt him? I'll remember that. A man. Not yet. Heard of Alzur's demon?
I do. Do you have any magic against phantom hounds?
Both are for monsters. Unfortunately, I lack the silver one.
I don't. Is that important?
What do you mean?
Why did he do that? Thanks. I found your notice.
Is the potion ready?
The Reverend believes you summoned the beast. Why are you doing this? You knew but did nothing.
No need. I'll speak with the villagers. Men summoned the beast with their wicked deeds, really.
It's clear why the beast haunts you. I need to expose the guilty. Stay here while I speak to those outside. Abigail. I was drawn to you from the start. Why are you here, witch? Lots of smoke in your magic. You profited from the poison. Who would I be otherwise?
I chose the lesser evil. Sorry, kid. I helped. Waiting for your kin to come? Claus? I'll keep my fingers crossed, kid. How did you get here?
Do you like living here? That son of a... I'm glad you're safe.
Let's try.
Alvin, why are you here? To Vizima. That's where I need to go to find Salamandra. Follow me. We'll find a way out of this cave.
What do you have to offer?
I'm not your errand boy, Heron. Give me the package. I'll drop it off.
I killed the drowners and encountered elves.
They were expecting you. Who are they? I'll keep quiet. If it's dangerous, why do you trade with them? Our mutual friend Zoltan sent me. Relax. I only play when I want to. Tell me about the men who wear salamander pins. Thanks for that, at least. Where would I find these drowners? We spoke. They said their entire unit would come back for the rest of the crates.
Either way, I did my job. Where can I find them?
I see. What do you sell?
We'll talk later.
I'll think about it. Farewell.
My friend seeks a dwarf. Hoog. A scoia'tael.
So you know what it is? No, you're no saint. Afraid of a box? You have so much contraband in stock.
Any other work for a witcher? Meaning? Show me.
No business of mine. I want my payment. Then you can tell me about Salamandra. We had a disagreement. They're dead.
I have gold.
I'll help in exchange for information about Salamandra, and throw in 100 orens for my expenses.
The Reverend sent me. He thinks you need a witcher.
Like I said, I only play when I want to. Listen, I found these strange dice. Looks like dwarven handiwork.
You are?
Of course. Don't forget to tell the Reverend I got rid of those ghouls. Farewell. I got rid of the ghouls in the crypt.
I found a young woman's body inside. The ghouls came for her.
I wouldn't know her name. It appears she poisoned herself. Who?
Relax, Mikkel. I'm just asking. I'll drop by.
Zoltan told me. Don't worry. I play the game too. You say you burned your dice, but I think you're lying.
I see. Wolves, you say?
Mikkel, I need to enter the city. I have a pass. You fear them, just like the villagers.
They're bandits. The guards should do something.
I'm looking for the men who wear salamander pins.
Let me think about it.
I'll come back later, of course. I see. Let's talk. Have you let anyone in? Apologize to Ilsa, Mikkel. Farewell.
Zoltan, you say? I found these strange dice. Dwarven handiwork.
Monsters? What kind? Got any problems around here?
I've seen no knights here. Would the Reverend know anything?
Where might I get a pass?
I'm sorry for your loss. But I need to know about Salamandra.
Where would I find these ghouls? See you later. I'm a witcher, so I'll rid you of the fiends, but in exchange, you'll pay me 200 orens and tell the Reverend I helped you. Deadens, you say?
Deadens?
The Reverend said you could use my help, and I guess the commander's inside. Does this quarantine apply to everyone? Will it last long? This quarantine? What do you mean, what? I want to enter the city.
120 and not an oren less. I said 120. Ugh, strong stuff. How about 100? You a soldier?
I noticed that suit of armor.
You play dice? You know what this is?
Calm down. I've no desire to hurt you. I just need to ask you a few questions.
Where's their lair? You have nothing to fear. Odo, it seems you wanted to cheat, Mr. Geralt. Relax, I'm no soldier. I risk my neck for you and you try to cheat me. Don't forget to tell the Reverend I helped you. Now listen here.
I'm a witcher, a monster slayer. Of course.
I'm Geralt. Now you know my name.
Later. Weed it out, you hypocrite. Zoltan told me you play dice gladly.
See ya. Tell me more.
Anything stranger than that?
Any monsters around? I'll show you what I can do. Ever seen the sign of Salamandra? The Reverend? We agreed on 100.
I've slain the monsters in the garden. Pay up.
That's no job for a witcher.
I'll see what I can do. For 120 orens. What's the problem then? I'm no gardener. The Reverend sent me to help you.
We'll talk later. Let's drink then.
Have any work for me?
Innkeeper, do that again and I'll get angry. Wouldn't want that, would you?
All right. I'll just tend to my business and be on my way.
I'm a witcher. Good man.
I said I wanted a beer. An edifying tale. Thanks. Give me a beer.
I'll pass.
It's time I was on my way.
I'll take it.
Got a room?
Thanks. I found these strange dwarven dice. No. But innkeepers know a lot.
All right. I'll look around.
I'm looking for someone who stayed at this inn. Do you for 5 orens? Okay. I'll speak with him. Why the gloom? He's not me.
Do I look scared?
Another witcher?
I've done all you asked. Where's the Salamandra hideout?
Crumbling?
To do that, I need to know where to find them.
One more thing. Yes? May I have it? I'd like to bury a man in the crypt beneath the church. I'm not Berengar.
Fire won't scare the beast. This is more than a stray dog, all right? But it will cost you 100 orens.
Why?
I'm looking for men who wear salamander-shaped pins.
What can I do?
I told you it wouldn't work. Where's my payment? So be it. Indeed there is. I seek Salamandra. I heard they come here. Remind me, what was the story with the fire and the chapels? Fine.
Odo's and Heron's monsters are gone. For Mikkel, I cleared the crypt of ghouls. I know where the beast comes from.
The beast appeared because of human wickedness. To slay it, I'll need to identify the guilty. Tell the villagers to stay at home now. I don't want anyone getting hurt. So it's a deal?
I'll take the sarcophagus, but...
And if I were to do something for you, to deserve that honor? I hear the Church of the Eternal Fire has offered a reward for drowners. I have drowner heads. My reward?
I'll return with proof.
I want to enter the city, but I need a letter, a pass of some sort. I see you took Alvin in. I suppose not. And I take it you'll be his teacher. Doesn't he need a mother? Are you a chaplain of the Eternal Fire?
Really? Is that so?
You seem to contradict yourself. The Eternal Fire, no doubt.
I apologize, Reverend. One more thing. I see you care for Alvin.
I'll see you later.
We'll see. I will. For 300 orens. I have ways of showing gratitude.
Calm yourself, priest. I merely wish to speak with you.
You're troubled by a beast? Are they elders of some sort? No trust needed. Only a job.
I carried the Eternal Fire to all the chapels.
Perhaps. But I'd rather speak with her first.
A witch? Maybe she can tell us more. I'm a witcher. I could help. You've done all right for yourself. Not so fast. She must be judged fairly.
Mikkel raped Ilsa, who took her own life.
Go on. I have no choice but to believe you. You trade with bandits who kidnap children. I don't believe one word of what you say. Your brother was a warrior. You're nothing but a drunk. How could you have killed him unless he was sleeping? I came across a doll that resembled you in her hut.
What do you think, Reverend?
You've convinced me.
Shut up, you bastard. You lead this band of rogues, so you must know they sell children to the salamanders, and you knew about the rape and murder. I spit on you. You're all the same. All guilty. I'm getting Abigail. Return to your homes. You're right, Reverend. I saw the doll in Odo's likeness, and the witch offered herself to me in exchange for a favor. You're right. Abigail is guilty. And my payment?
I've enough strength for the two of you.
It's dead.
This is your second chance. Use it wisely.
If any harm befalls Abigail, You'll regret it.
Handing the children to Salamandra was dishonorable, Reverend. After all you've done, I'll take it from your dead body. Justice will be served. You handed the children to Salamandra. I won't forget that.
You handed the children to Salamandra. I won't forget that. By chance. Beer.
Forgive me. Your beauty rendered me speechless.
Sometimes.
Nothing now. But care to sit down with me for a moment?
Don't be angry. Only a blind man could ignore you.
You mean to say you stop being decent after work? In that case, I'll have a beer, please. Nothing now. I'll see you later. Will you show me the mill?
Ladies first. I forgot.
Don't worry. We witchers have solutions for that. All right, I'll come back with the wine. Magic, surely. I'm not sure I understand. I'll do that. I can't say. He seems clever enough. Surely someone will want him. I'm seeking men who wear the sign of the salamander. Seen anyone like that in the area? Were we friends? Where's Alvin? So what'll become of Alvin? We'll speak later. I'll look in on them. When are you leaving? Unfortunately, I lost my memory. I recall the last few weeks, nothing more. Do we know each other? It's not that bad. I'm actually getting used to it. Dandelion? It's been a long time since I've heard mention of Salamandra. Do you know anything about them? Someone might pay to have the beast slain. Wait a minute. I ran into wild dogs on my way here, but they were nothing like these, and I don't mean just the green fur. Know anything about them? A lamia? Thanks. I may stay longer than I planned. They killed someone I was fond of, and stole something of mine. It seems he saved us from the beast. What brings you to this village? Let me walk you to the gate. These roads can be dangerous. I'm fine. I'll tell you what happened on the way to Vizima. I'm done with this village. It so happens that this lady is with me. None of you will touch her. That's the last time they hurt anyone. I'll come back for you, Shani. Are you all right? Still, I'm astounded. Do you know how the beast came to be? They unknowingly created it with their misdeeds. A powerful sorcerer couldn't have matched it. And all they needed was hatred, baseness, and greed.
Is that so?
Every tale contains a grain of truth. Let's go. Vizima awaits. I hope I never return. It's unfathomable how many criminals live here. A diamond. I can't accept this. And I'm no human. Thanks. I don't think I'm interested. Some other time, maybe. I need to go, Zoltan. We'll talk later. You misunderstood. I lost my memory. I only remember the last few weeks. Not sure I can explain much. So, how are you doing? The Breckenrigs. Who are they? Something wrong? You don't look well. Are you hurt? From Mahakam? Any profit in that?
How do I join the game? It's not my habit to meddle in other people's affairs.
Zoltan, I found these strange dice. Looks like dwarven handiwork. Any idea where I could start? When will I no longer be a novice? Just so long it doesn't run away. You look like something's bothering you. Think he might be in trouble?
Squirrels and hawkers? I see.
I'll keep my eyes peeled. Let you know if I learn anything. Listen, I'm sure you've heard about this beast that hunts the peasants. What do you think? So how do you play? I'm not sure I'm familiar with that crap. I see. Can you play poker for serious money? Zoltan, you mentioned my vanishing. Any idea why I disappeared? Who are you? Can you tell me more about the squirrels? It wasn't easy. I have a pass. Mikkel should let us enter.
Me too. The beast is dead. The salamanders are dead.
So it's true. The salamanders stole the equipment from Kaer Morhen and have managed to complete the first mutations already. Truly scandalous. What is it?
Run. They're after me.
Anytime. I'm afraid it is possible.
Or what? Not likely. Farewell.
They were here for me. I made a choice some time back. No. It was the right decision, and I'll deal with the consequences. Yes. Hindsight. If only I'd seen the consequences then. What are you going on about? I know. I wouldn't if I were you. He's a powerful alchemist. To help or not to help? That's the Witcher's question. You're a big girl. You'll manage. Your peasant quarrels don't interest me. You're apt to lose those shortly. What could possibly shock her?
Secluded and quiet. Ghosts wouldn't dare disturb a Witcher. Others will stay away out of fear.
No need. See ya.
Shall we meet again?
You're all right. They're gone. Let's go. We're almost there.
Certainly. Return to Abigail. She'll be worried.
If the Reverend raises his hand again, find me quickly.
Alvin, why are you here?
There is no destiny. Only coincidence, blind chance, death. I do. You chased me, you and your ghastly hunting party. Why is that? Yes. Say I believe you. Will you tell me my destiny? That's not all. There is death, but there's also free will. I'll find Salamandra and fulfill my own destiny. I'll prove there's no destiny. I shall give you what I have, but do not expect. Think again. You babble, ghost. Say your piece or disappear. No.
Why through the cave?
Not just now. All right. Nothing yet.
And you are? I'll do what I can. These are your friend's remains. Forgetting something? Echinopse.
Of those or not, I sense you have a job for me.
You think he's dead? What's decent? I buried your friend.
But we agreed.
It was a decent burial. Greetings.
I don't doubt it. Did the convention reach any specific conclusions?
I wanted to ask you about alchemy.
I'm not exactly a local. And think about it. If the locals were all interested in alchemy, they wouldn't have much need for you. Relax. Pay first. Well, I wish you luck. Then I'm not sure I see the sense. Need any help from a witcher? I respect science, and scientists. Alchemists, too. And I guess I expect the same in return.
You don't look like a local, and if I don't have a coupled attenator handy?
They say you need ghoul blood.
Where do I get ingredients?
That explains it.
Farewell.
I don't think you could afford it. I think I've heard enough. Keep talking and I might change my mind. Regarding alchemists, that is. I'll come back when I've gathered some. You were talking about returning to Vizima. We need to change the subject before the peasants decide to burn us at the stake. How do you obtain alchemical bases?
Geralt, Witcher.
Do you ask everyone for permission to examine or dissect them? I'm interested in formulae, and get drunk and spend his last money on whores. I think I see the point now. Stop! Don't go out there alone.
We'll tell the guards to bury them. I couldn't save them.
The salamander sign. Hope I meet them soon. Thank you.
Apparently.
I saw bunches of flowers on the way. I'll look around.
I'd gladly hear them. The Order of the Flaming Rose eliminates monsters.
Unfair competition, I'd say. Thanks for the story. Farewell. Interesting story. Thanks. A happy ending. Though I would have preferred it explained how to cure lycanthropy.
Thanks anyway. Farewell.
Tell me about them. Great story. But if vampires multiplied as you describe, they'd quickly control the world. Good luck.
Farewell. Be watchful. Go away. I have nightmares. Tell me what you saw. Possibly. Not until the phantom reappears. Why did it appear?
What were they like?
Not now. You saw a phantom? I'll stay alert. Anything else?
Did they let him into Vizima? How did you know?
Customers aren't exactly lining up.
Shouldn't answer a question with a question. This meat looks odd. What's it from? That doesn't help me much.
Let's do business. Thanks.
So try to remember what you already told me. Tell me more about the other Witcher. See ya.
First kind words I've heard around here.
Just a pleasant gesture. Take care. What do you say we find a nook somewhere?
Seen any recently?
Take care.
The local herbs. Know any tales?
I always like a good story. Grave robbers?
Something to think about.
Later.
Take care. Thanks for the story. Farewell.
I can't help you.
Farewell. What do you mean?
Get lost.
Where can I find him? We'll see. Should have drank less wine. Tell me about the drowned dead. A drowner?
Will I find any around here? I'll try not to miss the funeral. Calm down, I just wanted to talk.
Greetings. Do you trade with them? Who are the Skoyatal?
I gather they don't like non-humans around here.
Let's trade.
Fine. I'm not sure I understand. Why do the locals persecute non-humans? See you later.
Let's talk about weapons.
What's so innovative about that?
Can I ask you something?
Fine. I wouldn't want to cause you trouble. Let's talk about something else. I'll look around for some more. I'm not interested.
Guess I was generous then. Shawnee can't help. Perhaps. I lost my memory. I could use the gold, if you say so.
I guess we just have to wait. Why's that?
Greetings.
I'm immune to infectious diseases. What's with this plague?
Can I ask you something? Let's trade.
I'll have to ask the locals.
Interesting. Tell me about the beast. Farewell.
May the ground lie lightly upon him.
Any bandits in the outskirts?
Do these men wear the salamander sign?
I'll ask him.
What are you peddling? Bad luck. I can't enter the city either. See ya. I'd like to order.
Got any rooms? I need to rest.
Take care. I'll pass.
I'll take it.
I need to rest.
Really?
Who would that be? And how do they all know that?
What a coincidence.
See ya. You guessed right. Those ballads are about me. I wouldn't mind hearing something. Some do. Those songs must be popular. What's in your repertoire?
I'm glad we talked. So, outdrank you. Farewell. Thanks. Don't I get a prize for winning? Always give strangers such a warm welcome. Farewell. I know a bit about the game.
Watch out. Love wanes. He'll be back for his gold.
My pouch is as empty as a smith's bellows.
Can you make a good living at dice? I'm not surprised. I don't doubt you fleeced him. And where in Vizima would I find someone willing to play? Who is this hunter you played? Honest? Why choose me? No one else is willing to sit down with you?
What tribute? Let me pass. This is pointless. Godspeed. I'll be going.
What's that?
I'm immune. A witcher.
Greetings. I don't speak your language. Fine. Take the goods. I'm not sure I like your tone. Heron didn't mention you. I was hunting drowners. Give me the gold. I have no use for the rest. Sorry, I'm working for Heron. You'll have to find your hawker's specialties elsewhere.
Farewell.
I guess I see your point. The goods are Heron's. Sorry, Ensayed, but I can't let you touch those crates. The drowners shouldn't bother you anymore. Doesn't matter. Don't touch those crates.
You have something of mine. Who's Azar Javed? We'll see.
This is a scintillating conversation, but it's time for some action.
Too bad. Let's dance. Where's Berengar?
Did you say I work for murderers?
What's your business with this dwarf?
You'd be better off moving along. Sheathe your weapon, and stop waving those arms around if you want to keep them. You asked for it. Don't let me get in your way. Some other time, maybe. Tell me about this place. Don't let me trouble you. Godspeed.
The chapel looks altered. What are you guarding? That dog seems to be looking for something. Watch those Echinop's thorns, pup.
Seems the contents of that bottle caused the woman's death. The ghouls came for her remains. These crates look a lot like Heron's. That son of a bitch is trading with Salamandra.
Locked. Can't get up there. I need another way out. From the blood and dents, this armor's a warrior's. But this fatso's more familiar with tankard than sword.
I wonder what this man-shaped doll is for.
Fresh graves. Plague must have visited. Fresh wounds. Judging by their size, it must have been the beast.
Looks like Miss Vesna has unwanted visitors.
Whatever lives in that cave is far from friendly. I promised the Reverend I'd light this for the night. A notice board. Maybe I can find some witcher's work. I should check his pockets.
The innkeeper. Those crates look familiar, like Heron's goods that I saved from the drowners. The son of a bitch is trading with Salamandra.
Not really. You and yours get nervous whenever you see the salamander sign. Nothing unusual, given that you're battling them for influence. Maybe Kalkstein has some ideas. Not much. He was badly injured.
I'll tell him I did you in, but you have to lay low for a while. If your boys attack him, he'll just flee.
I've been to Toller's place. Found a few things there. Belong to someone I've been looking for. Let's summarize. They'll carry you out. Feet first.
Your boys were really nervous. Nervous and aggressive.
You suspected Salamandra sent me to kill you. The same with Berengar.
Oh yeah, I can smell your fear.
But Berengar disappeared. Your man, however, did learn something.
I need to talk to you about Salamandra.
I have some questions. Best tell me all you know. The name Azar mean anything?
No problem. Why don't I believe you? You're working for Azar. Someone wanted me to believe you led Salamandra.
Wait. I'd rather you were dead.
Hear me out. Javed murdered Raymond and is now impersonating him using an illusion. He tried to manipulate me into killing you. That would help him a lot. See you.
I despise your kind. I see. Settling scores in the underworld. Your people attacked me at the hospital.
He was a friend. I suspect Salamandra had something to do with his disappearance.
That's interesting. I'll think about it. I've figured out Javed.
I'll be back.
Neither ram's meat. What do you do? And I'm a priestess of Melitelli. When I ask about Salamandra, your henchmen get shifty.
Why did you contact Witcher Berengar? In that case, let's call it a misunderstanding. Sorry about your boys.
Want the truth about Salamandra?
Actually.
Thanks. That helped. I'll get you. I know you're fighting Salamandra. I'm hunting them too. I'll be back. They belong to a witcher. How'd you get them?
How's things?
Ever seen the Salamandra sign?
You'll be dead before you count to 3. No, he was my brother. I'm short on proof. So let's say I leave you alone for now. Let's say I believe you. I think I have this figured out. Later, neither do you.
Where?
I'm looking for the private eye, kid. Thanks, kid. I can see that. What's happening? Thanks for the message.
But good to know.
You've had enough.
What do you do?
Laughing. I hear you deal with Toller. Had a parcel for you from Heron.
Just asking. Like where? Seen a witcher before? The city guards took it.
Made a killing, did you? Who are you?
No grudge? I'll make it up to you. What's it worth?
I'll get you the coin.
I don't have it, so forget it. 100 orens. Compensation for the parcel. Take it before I change my mind. Ran into your boys outside. Anyone else wants to try, do it now. I'm in a hurry. Friends is something we'll never be. Bye. Watch your step. Looking to hire a witcher? Yes. Ghosts? Okay.
Can't help thinking a good glazier could eliminate those drafts. I don't have time for bullshit. Ever seen the Salamandra sign?
But
let's talk about Salamandra.
What do you sell? Should have guessed. Right. See ya.
Finally, the acknowledgement I deserve.
That seemed like a nice chat.
Matter of fact, I do. By the way, you never paid me.
Why not? You're not doing too well. Any idea who? Had a parcel for you from Harren. The city guards took it. No grudge? I'll make it up to you. What's it worth? I'll get it. I don't have it, so forget it. 100 orens. Compensation for the parcel. Take it before I change my mind. Ran into your boys outside. Anyone else wants to try, do it now. I'm in a hurry. Friends is something we'll never be. Bye. Watch your step. Tell me about the effects of Fistek. Neither. So long. See ya. Haunts you? In your bedchamber? I'm listening. Why the grief? It will cost you 200 orens if I succeed.
I don't think I'm interested.
I've dealt with your husband. Tell me more. Maybe I can help. You didn't mention proof. I want my gold.
So long. Quiet down. Aren't you afraid of being seen in the company of a witcher?
Where will I find you when I'm done? Why can't I collect payment when I want?
I was hoping for something more useful, but I'll try that.
Thanks, Gramps. Tell me about the Mage's Tower.
I'm looking for beggar-tick blossoms. Do you know the herb? Take care.
Just asking if you've seen him.
Any idea who inhabits the water hut on the island beyond the village? Know any other uses? You're not making much sense. I was thinking about paying work, but all right, I'll take you there. Piss off, bum. I'm looking for a child. The brickmaker's little boy.
Just curious.
They call me all kinds of things. Mostly Geralt, or Scabbed Freak.
I'm looking for work.
You're a damned cannibal.
I'm not your son, Gramps.
None taken. But I'm likely to earn some trekking through this swamp. I need to get inside. What was that? Die, monster.
Fine. You'll live, for now. You don't deserve to live.
Like I believe you. You'll flee as soon as I leave. I won't be swayed. Die, cannibal.
Is that skull and brain human? What reasons might a cannibal have? You're crazy, Gramps.
You're not making much sense. You remember when the mage was alive?
Tell me about the Mage's Tower.
I need to get inside.
Why do you eat human flesh?
That could be useful. And the meat? Plates. A mug. Just looking around. I'm looking for a child. The brickmaker's little boy. What was that?
Thanks, Gramps.
Just asking if you've seen him. I find that hard to believe.
Enough. Truly praiseworthy.
What about dwarf meat? I'm done listening to you, bastard.
Spare me.
Shut up, you son of a bitch. Goodbye.
Go on.
All right, I'll give that some thought. Why?
Not today. Try showing me. See ya. How about 50 orens? Thanks. Have things calmed down? I'll take the gold. Any unusual entertainment on offer? That's nice. Only a little.
All right.
Maybe someday. Surprise me.
I see.
You're on your own? I'm no materialist.
That's no job for a witcher.
Mark them on my map.
I'll see what I can do. Where can I find these men?
No doubt. Many girls like you working in Vizima?
Carmen, care to come to a house party?
Agreed. Here's the address. Any work for a witcher? That's how they'll know who I am.
Let's talk.
I'm no poet, but I can tell a peach when I see one. What profession is that? Never heard of him. A witcher. Was he a mage? I'm here about the notice. I'll return when I have the pelts. Who was Bonhart?
I do. 10 wolf pelts.
Farewell.
But he's dead. As they say, he hit a harder rock than he was himself.
I'll return later. I have questions. Know anything about this salamander prisoner? Maybe I can persuade you. Where you can fold back your skin, Jethro. Can I talk to Vivaldi? The gate guards are giving me trouble. I'll check it out. If Foltest put a reward on the professor's head, he must detest Salamandra. A parcel's missing from my belongings. Interesting. Who is this philanthropist? Finally, this absurdity is over. Hurry up. I don't have all day. I'll ask about it. Then I'll get the professor. Connections, you mean? I'll find him. Watch my belongings. I'll be back, and I'll want everything returned. Excellent. Well-fed monsters are slower. You didn't even give that tough guy a sword? Tell me about that Salamandra prisoner. Where is he? Thanks. You should drop that habit. Who did you confiscate the Witcher's sword from? Before I went down the sewers. Somehow I sense it was no coincidence. Where do I find Thaler? What's strong? Why was the professor released from prison? I should be like the city guards. Release criminals whenever someone shakes a coin pouch. Who was this benefactor? He's just an old dwarf. I need to talk to him. Here's your coin. Got a cold? Damned thieves. Not so green I don't know the best way to take fistek. Fold back your skin and rub. See ya. Drawing from fire is dangerous. That's all I need to know. About the tower. Where can I find information on the tower? Who's Herman the Mad? I'll think of something.
Evidence indicates you're linked to the organization.
I'm here about the notice. Don't digress, Kalkstein.
Let's talk about Salamandra.
Vaska helped me locate the tower tarot card. It describes how to wake the sentry. A lightning rod? Let's summarize the facts. Here.
I think you're in league with them.
Anything else? All right, I'll do that.
Yes, 3 fresh doses. Not yet, but I'll get you some soon.
That's hard to believe. I'm certain. You don't fool me with your scholarly guise. Someone went a long way to implicate you. Tell me about your magic abilities. Azar could probably use someone like you. What for? The wounded salamander mentioned you. It's suspicious that people you hire are chased by Salamandra. I suspected you were working with Javed. I'll be back. You didn't try trapping him to hand him to Azar Javed?
I don't know enough to decide. Let's drop the subject for now. Something I don't have evidence for, yet. And as a theoretician, you have nothing Azar values. You've convinced me. I'm sorry I suspected you.
An interesting story. I have new information on the tower. The mage lived there until he disappeared, most likely dead. He constructed clay golems that served him but hardly seemed a major achievement. One book contained hints of the stone's whereabouts. Kalkstein, don't get worked up until I find the stones, which won't be easy. The information in these books is murky at best. The Sephiroth are on the obelisks. The tower door is open. Thanks. Simple enough. What are the Sephiroth? Those are the Sephiroth?
We'll discuss this another time.
Tell me more. A princess up top, dragon below? Thanks, but I'll pass. In short, it breeds monsters. Where do I find it?
And then it'll reassemble my being in your lab? Sure about this? I suppose he distilled the 5th essence and dusted the Philosopher's Stone?
How's that? Who disappeared when he tried to enter the tower at your behest?
Admit it. You hope to acquire real magic through your studies.
I know Raymond is the Salamandra leader.
Yes, I have irrefutable evidence. Azar killed Raymond and assumed his identity using an illusion.
Forgive me, but how was I supposed to unlock the tower? We'll see. Enlighten me. What next? What next? We'll see. How do I get to the swamp? What then? The ferry goes both ways? Thanks.
See ya. Good luck.
How do you know my name? What did you hear? We meet again. With what?
That's what I'd like to know.
Azar wanted me to think you worked for him. Why? The tower in the swamp. I heard Witcher Berengar was working for you. Care to elaborate? You hired him and he disappeared. Didn't you find that odd? What do you think happened?
No, I have ghoul blood.
Here it is. Not yet. There are 10 cornerstones involving the elements and threads of fate from which all this was born. I suppose I'm to find the others? Kalkstein, tell me more about the Sephiroth.
Alchemists aren't alone. Many sorcerers are equally interested. What do the Sephiroth represent?
You had a job. So what's my job? I'll see what I can do. Though I'm sure this won't be easy.
Any specific titles in mind?
I'll need to think this over. The wounded man was working for you.
You're better off not knowing.
Before this tower, the mage erected 2 others, but both collapsed. This one served as his house and lab. I believe you. I believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I believe you. I don't believe you.
I think I've figured this out.
Not all your money is clean. We need to talk about your dealings with Salamandra. Javed's used an illusion to masquerade as Raymond. The real detective is dead, and you belong to a secret society.
Why?
Spare me. You bribe guards to ignore your contraband.
You're a thoroughbred merchant, Luvarden. So tied up in international business that you can't afford getting involved with a group of subversives.
You finance illegal schemes.
I guess you're not the one I'm looking for.
You live off the status quo. All your associates would eliminate you if you threatened the stability of their investments.
How does this relate to Salamandra?
Let's summarize the facts. Let's talk. I buried your friend.
It was a decent burial. He got his own sarcophagus.
Forgetting something? The dock has yet to be cleared of drowners. I'll visit the swamp as soon as possible. The dock is safe now. Thanks. What do you mean? I know you bribed the guards. How do you benefit? I see. I know you belong to a secret society. I've heard that before. We'll see about that. You paid to have the professor released. Why not?
I've nearly completed my investigation.
I'll be back. Your business?
Luvarden, I've heard so many high and mighty speeches that yours doesn't impress me. I don't give a shit about these forces. My only concern is reaching the Salamandra leaders and killing Azar Javed. That won't be easy. I may come see you again, and I'll be counting on your assistance. See you later.
I'll give you a good price.
I didn't think it was worth so much. But all right.
I don't have the money yet, but I'll bring it soon.
I have 500 orens, though it's quite a price to pay for a stone.
Positively. However, he's still an extremely powerful mage. Are you Luvarden? I heard creatures threaten the transport of goods. I'm hoping someone will pay for their removal.
What are the beasts like?
A pleasure doing business. I can't take this job right now. We'll talk later. I suspect you know about Salamandra. We'll see. I know you sponsor illegal ventures. I know you support Salamandra.
I don't have any definitive proof, so I'll let it lie, for now.
If you don't work with Salamandra, who are you? Quit bluffing, Declan. Learn anything useful?
I think you're paying for salamander pins. I'm just not sure why you would do that.
Why so defensive? I'm also after Salamandra, and can prove it.
I have 3 salamander pins. Will you tell me about your secret society now? Great, but I still want to know why you're paying bounty hunters to track down bandits.
I seek the Sephiroth stones. I haven't yet located them all. I thought you might know such art and oddities. Then would you sell it to me?
I can't wait on this.
Who issued the warrant for the professor's arrest? How's business?
I see. Farewell.
I don't believe you.
I may have figured this out.
I don't believe you.
I guess that's believable.
I don't believe you.
I suppose not. Relax. I believe you.
Shouldn't be a problem. I was supposed to collect beggar-tick blossoms. Was there another witcher here before me? Berengar? Know what's going on with him? Tell me more about these monsters. I'm still clearing the road to the landing. I've cleared the road to the landing. It's safe. About the road to the landing, I'll resolve this with my sword. Are you responsible for the logging? Do these trees have special value?
The Vodianoi accepted your sacrifice and gave an amulet in return. The fish people should leave you alone now.
I see you keep a tight rein. I killed one at the altar. They'll get the message. I know the clock's ticking. What happened? Provided I agree, Yaron. Get along with the locals? Don't you fear working in such a dangerous area? Won't get anywhere that way. You want me to clear the road and get rid of the Vodianoi? Where do I find the fish people? The ferryman paid me for the herbs. I wade through mud, face danger, then we split the profit? I'm listening. I understand it's valuable. The brickmaker's elders claims you can negotiate with the Vodianoi. It's worth it, if only to avoid revenge for the massacre you're asking for. Can we talk? And you? I'll deliver the flowers to the ferryman as soon as I find them. Work for yourselves or someone else. Give me your axe. I'll take it as a sign of peace. Geralt the Witcher, a friend. Godspeed. So, nothing? Likewise, Yaron. I don't want any part of this business. You the chief lumberjack? Yaron, right. I'll start collecting. Any jobs for a witcher? Here's your share. Okay. Let's play herbalist. I'll take the axe to the fish people and return with their response. I took the risk in the swamp. I'm keeping all the gold. Yaron, tell me about the brickmakers.
How about monsters? Where will I find the druids? Then this must be my lucky day. Tell me about the swamp.
Anything else?
Who lives here? What's with you?
The tower?
So where exactly do they log?
Where are the lumberjacks?
Did I hear you mention mosquitoes?
Farewell. Greetings.
Thanks for the polish.
I'll pass. You don't talk like a shoeshine.
You could say that. Tell me about it.
Anything worth seeing?
Tell me more about the order and the squirrels. Just clean my boots.
I'll pass. Tell me about the plague.
I'm interested in bandits, but not the ordinary kind.
I'm looking for witcher's jobs. Greetings. Who are you?
I don't have enough facts. I think he's innocent. So, I got to the prisoner. One word. Kalkstein. So, I questioned the captain of the city guard. I've met Kalkstein. He didn't look the criminal. Javed might have scared him. Or paid him off. I'm Geralt of Rivia. What was I supposed to do next? What's it like being a private eye? Can't you talk to the captain? See you soon. They've moved the prisoner to the hospital. They'll still be watching him. Guilty as hell.
Go on.
The guards? At the city jail? All right. I'll check out those leads. I got a taste of his abilities. Anything else? I have some unfinished business. Is that all? I'll come back with the gold. I don't have the gold now, but maybe you'd care to share some information anyway?
We'll see.
No reason to get excited. He's out of our reach for now. Fighting the entire corps of city guards would be suicide.
Shouldn't be hard. He has no desire to see me.
I'll pay. Here's the gold. Why don't you tell me all you know about the Salamandra leader, Azar Javed? Name mean anything to you? Know anything more about the Salamander prisoner? Didn't have time. Ramsmeet's men attacked. How do you want to proceed?
I prefer hunting.
I don't think I care to imagine. All right. I'll take care of it. The names mean nothing to me, but I'll assume that's a recommendation. I'm interested in the people who wear salamander pins. Don't worry about my eyesight. It's not Vincent. I'm looking for some information. Is this where I'll find it? I'll come back later. Personal matter or a commission? Count on it. People open up to me all the time. I hope he finds them. Who's working for Javed? Any guesses? Let's just say my boots do a rendezvous with his ass. I'll think about it. I don't think so. I've heard enough. Any suggestions? Surprise those who want to surprise you. I'll leave at midnight. Who? What happened? Relax, Raymond. You're safe now.
What do we do? Who?
What do you intend to do? So what should I look for during the autopsy? I have the autopsy results. Tell me, for 200 orens I could get. See you later.
Really?
This investigation is getting expensive. I couldn't conclude anything memorable. All the evidence suggests it. Clearly Ramsmeat got rid of a loose tongue, killed the man to silence him. Someone helped him along? I know how to handle monsters. How did that happen? Changes in the eyeballs. Typical of alchemical poisons.
Not good.
All right. 200 orens. Do we really need to do this autopsy? Where can I find him? Wait a minute. Are you spying on me? I'm certain it was Kalkstein. I sure did. The liver was cirrhotic. The stab wounds were just a clumsy attempt to hide the real reason. How do I put this? I mistook one vial for another and poured some caustic crap on the corpse. We couldn't draw any conclusions from what remained. Not a one. Come on, Raymond. Everyone makes mistakes. Raymond, I sense some gaps in your reasoning. How much do I owe you? I'm certain it was bandits. Ramsmeat's men. Lovely rugs. Must have cost a bundle. Earlier on, your place was more, well, homey. It's warm in here. You didn't used to burn such big logs. Now, I've heard some really vile rumors about you. Something about girls. Come with me to the swamp, and when I open the tower, take the secret books, hide them away from me. We can't let them fall into Javed's hands. I was supposed to tend to Ramsmeat. You mean all those strange things you supposedly do, the secrets inside the swamp tower. I know how to open it, and I'd like you to do something. I know I pay you a bundle, and you have other cases, but aren't they a bit flamboyant? Maybe later. I need to make sure of something. Something's been worrying me. I wanted to take care of this alone, but if you're willing to help. It's summer. Yes. Friends. Now, since we've defanged Javed by getting rid of Ramsmeat, let's plan what he and Kalkstein want so much. I found no proof on him. He was completely clean. You need time to cast a spell. He won't be bothering us anymore. But that's not it. We'll nab Javed soon. I have a plan. Your family will be avenged. Not a bit. Your masquerade is over, Javed. You're finished. We'll see. Recently, my medallion has vibrated every time I've come here. I'll be the one to face him if there's a confrontation. I need to prepare. Besides, you seem to have a better sense of the part. How come? Possibly. The thug, Ramsmeat. There's a box of Fistek on your desk. You a user? I hear he hates humans. Raymond. You killed him, just as you had his family murdered before. Then, as the detective, you tried to sick me on your enemies. Game over. I found Raymond's body. Surrender, Javed. The banker, Vivaldi. Ready. Javed? You're clever, that's undeniable. But you made one serious mistake. Everyone knows, but few care. That's not my only concern. It's you. I have the impression you've changed. I find your reasoning somewhat flawed. The alchemist, Kalkstein. Many before you thought the same, but I'm still alive. Still on your trail. Captain Vincent. So I killed Ramsmeat. I'm not ready to do that. Never mind. Kalkstein. He's perfect. This might be a bit far-fetched. What will you do when I finally find you? Will you fight, or flee to Zeracania? Who would you pretend to be? Must be someone with numerous contacts. Someone who can show up in strange places without raising suspicions. Who would be the ideal victim, for surely you had to kill this individual? There is one thing that worries me. I know you found a way to move freely around town. I have a suspect. I need to think about it. I'll let you know once I've figured something out. It vibrates a lot. The fence. Taller. The autopsy proved you killed our witness, Azar. Surrender. The merchant, Luvarden. We all do. We'll see. Right. I have an idea. You pretend to be Javed. Let's try to understand him, predict his next move. I wanted to ask you about the commander of the Royal Guards. Why the world map on your wall? Developed an interest in international politics? But if he's taking bribes from Salamandra, I see you've planned everything. I know how to handle monsters. Good news. You'll be happy, Raymond. And there's your mistake. Pride. You think yourself clever enough to trick a witcher, but you miscalculated. I know who you're impersonating. We'll speak later. What number is he on your list of suspects? I am a client, and I think you're really interested in the Redania-Temeria border. You've marked it with pins. Won't be easy, but I'll try. I'm ready for Ramsmeet. What do we do with that information? All right, how do we handle this? Just one thing missing. I have yet to unlock the tower door. Let's say I do. Of course not. I'd rather stay focused. Should I get the book from the tower? I think I made sure of that.
I'd prefer a monster anatomy lesson.
Shani, I do other things besides kill.
Easy to find. Here's the Celandine. I'll try to help. No thanks. Maybe later.
I need to talk to you.
I wanted to talk. I'd like to question this man. I see you're working at the hospital. Who injured him? I'll try. A little.
All right, I'll come back later.
Okay.
It was nothing. I wanted to question a prisoner, one of your patients, but thugs interrupted us. It was their bodies the guard discovered later.
Thanks, Shani, for understanding. When can we talk? Hi, Shani.
I did, though it wasn't easy.
What is it?
Where are you staying?
See ya. You need those plants?
You could always go back.
Don't recall. It's necessary. How can I help?
Well, I suppose.
I saw guards.
I need you to help me with an autopsy.
Let's get started. Some kind of fit?
What do you think? They say successful autopsies are based on curiosity. Should we look? What do you think it means? External signs aren't everything. His neck muscles and palms look tense. How do you know when he died? Poison, maybe. But then why would someone stab him?
The bone marrow has been sucked out. Must be scavengers.
Any suggestions?
A werewolf?
Could a human have inflicted these wounds? So, he was torn to pieces after he died. I'm interested in the cause of death, I guess.
An assassin's dagger. Ramsmeet's men. Something's wrong. His head's in an unnatural position, his hands twisted.
Shani, this isn't a lecture hall.
Look at the heart.
Let's look at the liver. Let's look at the lungs. Everything so far points to Ramsmeet's men.
Kalkstein also deals in such things. Whatever you say. Okay. Poison? Was it fatal?
Can you survive pneumothorax? You mean the wounds weren't the cause of death? Could bandits have obtained such poison? Check the liver. Let's see the lungs.
You choose.
Let's look at the heart. So the heart stopped beating long before?
I need proof. For an alchemist, those wounds are too obvious. I suspect something more. Poison?
Are you certain poison is the only explanation for the unusual rigor mortis?
This is too easy. I have a sinking feeling there's more to this.
Then let's check for those. Kalkstein? Any way to confirm that? A clear message to those who say too much. Yes. Really subtle. Ramsmeet's style. He didn't realize a corpse could say so much. Thanks, that's the evidence I needed. Blackened? So we're certain a gifted alchemist is the murderer. Kalkstein. He wanted to implicate the bandits, but he failed to foresee a professional autopsy. Thanks, Shani. That's the evidence I needed. Azar's using an illusion, trying to manipulate me. Thanks, Shani. I couldn't have figured it out without you.
Where did you get it? Our climate is too cold and dry for the tsetse fly. Even if someone brought eggs, how would they get up his nose? Larva of the Zeracanian tsetse fly.
It's part of their development cycle. If we were in Zeracania, I'd say a fly crawled up his nose and laid its eggs. I'll talk to Kalkstein first. He should help me prepare.
Tiny, white, like flour, Raymond.
My medallion vibrates whenever I see him lately. And Zeracania? That's where Azar Javed is from. The real Raymond may no longer be with us. He added eggs to the Fistek, then came here at night to fake the other evidence.
If you need help, who do you mean? What is it?
I wanted to question a prisoner, one of your patients, but thugs interrupted us. It was their bodies the guard discovered later.
Thanks, Shani.
A pretty young medic like you can't be lacking admirers.
I'll sniff around. I'm glad. How do I find information to help the autopsy?
Farewell.
Where do you live? Sorry, let's talk another time. What is it? Don't mention it. You're blushing. What about this party? Not really.
Shani.
I'll visit soon. I'm sorry. Who were they?
I have some Celandine for you.
No problem.
You need any help?
I'm listening. I'll try. Lacking the drinks? I don't have time. Maybe later. For luck. See you at the party.
I need your help with an autopsy, since I started investigating Salamandra. New? Shani, I wanted to ask you something.
I didn't want to disturb you. Looks like it. That nice lady downstairs. Girls your age should be married.
Is your rent low at least?
Shani, you stayed. Bye. Old people are like that. Bye. Easy to find? No problem. How'd it end? Were they wearing salamander badges? A gathering? What do you need?
I brought some liquor.
About the gift. I'm glad.
I heard you saw Cohen shortly before he died.
Anyway, I found his sword. You were a medic at Brenna?
Sorry, Shani. I didn't know him. Do you know anything about this sword?
I remember, Shani. You said you'd stay in Vizima. Old hag. Should have died years ago, but it does. Speaking of Oxenford, what did Dandelion actually interrupt? Have you gotten over it?
You're no criminal genius, Toller, though you might like to be. A little conniver who buys debts to feel important, to have power over people if only for a moment. Stop pretending you have principles. You come across the property of a witcher, someone who risks his life for people like you, and what do? You talk a bundle, but when push comes to shove, you hide under the city guard's bibs. You lack balls.
Let's summarize.
There's nothing to the story.
What you deal in?
Javed is using an illusion to disguise himself as Raymond. The real detective is dead. I have solid proof. Javed's now free to pursue his plans. He wanted me to go after Vincent, Ramsmeet, and Kalkstein.
Amphibians. Can you get me inside the cemetery? I've figured out Javed.
You ignore it. Just more prizes to peddle. You're an insignificant fence, nothing more. I'll stop short of gutting you.
Care to play?
How did you get Berenger's effects?
You're not worth my time.
But why at night? I've figured out Salamandra.
How can I convince you? Other property?
So where did you get the sword? Have you heard of Salamandra? Innocent until proven guilty, I guess. So let's assume it's not you for now. I need to weaken him. Unfortunately, I don't know how. How did you get Berenger's property? You support them with your contacts and resources.
You gamble? Thanks. Right.
You're clean. I have proof you're not working for Azar. Another witcher, Berengar, came to see you. I'll find you later. You don't get it. I'm not interested in the middleman. I want information about Berengar, though a lot of evidence pointed toward you. Almost as if someone was framing you. So you say. The city guards found a witcher's sword at your place. Care to describe him?
Try me.
A lot of shadowy people hang around here. We'll see. Later.
I'll be back.
Let me draw you a picture. A certain organization, Salamandra, has it in for witchers. A witcher, Berengar, disappears, and all he had lands in the hands of a fence. You. Getting this? Salamanders are amphibians. Now tell me your connection to them. You have contacts among the city guards. Could be valuable to Azar.
How do you know that?
You do business with Salamandra?
I know about your tryst with Shani. Many do. Take care.
Where do I find him? Explain to me why the guards tolerate you. I may have just figured this out. Believable, I guess.
I don't believe you.
That's believable.
I don't believe you.
I suppose that could be true. Unconvincing.
You don't find this place dull? I'm still working on the drowners that haunt your pits. Has another witcher been here? Berengar? Who was she? A fairy tale beginning. Seems I need to find this card. Would you know where? And? Thanks, Vaska. One of them is the guard. Maybe we can play sometime. Kalkstein, an alchemist, claims you know about the mage from the tower and the guard. What about the guard? I'll ask around.
Whatever you say.
I wish to learn about the swamp tower. I'm listening. Geralt. Witcher. What do the villagers do?
What shall I call you?
Do you have monster problems? Too much risk for such a measly reward. That's enough. Where are they? I'm not interested in that. I'll do it for payment. Don't get anxious. You'll be back to normal in no time. It's profitable. What do you do here? Who are these lords? Farewell. We solve problems. Drowners. I can finish them. I see none working. I keep thinking of the fish people. Vodyanoi. What are they like? I've killed the drowners. Maybe you should move. Not me. Farewell. Do what you will. Will do. I'm still looking for the missing kid. I'll be careful. I'll ask around. And? What about the guard? Farewell. Let's discuss a job. I'm listening. I'll be careful. What else? Seems I need to find this card. Would you know where? One of them is the guard. Where's the altar? How do I communicate with Vodyanoi? Sorry. What kind of god is he? Yes. I wish to believe. I looked everywhere, but no. I'll keep looking. What else do you leave? Life in the swamp must be dull. Why do you place items on the altar? Why do you worship the fish people? Not me. Farewell. Kalkstein, an alchemist, claims you know about the tower's mage and its sentry. Okay, let's talk later. A fairy tale beginning. Was another witcher here? Berengar? All right, I'll look for the boy. We should play sometime. I'd like to learn about the tower in the swamp. Perhaps the water beast ate him. The tree fellers grow uneasy about the Vodyanoi. The fish people can't be innocent if they brainwashed you. I think those fish people will need to be wiped out. Thanks, Vaska. I'll negotiate with them, but I'll need your help. Prepare for what? The lumberjacks think the water lords threaten them. Who was the woman? The druids didn't take your boy. If I find him, I'll see to his safe return.
Which creep?
Wouldn't surprise me.
Where? Pardon? What about half the kingdom? The princess's hand in marriage? That tub of lard? You're kidding.
I'll slay the monster. I'm almost proud. I'm the better candidate. Piece of cake. Can I have it? I'm truly honored. I need a weapon.
I'll see what I can do. Fine.
I'll summarize. My encounter with Salamandra was the professor's doing. You were forced to release him. The warehouses. You don't intend to go there alone. What does the full moon have to do with it? You ever do autopsies? True.
Didn't I hear you say that everyone's equal? You must be kidding.
Several possibilities, mostly pointing at you. Salamandra killed the real Raymond. Javed has used Raymond's good name to pursue his goals while concealed behind a magical illusion. You let the professor out of prison, acknowledging your reasons.
Well, I wouldn't mind knowing.
Any way I can help? To keep your investigation intact, you kept it secret. Your nightly dealings are not my business. Can you get me a pass into the cemetery? What do you do nights? Meet your boss? Azar Javed? I know about your connection to Salamandra. You've stopped your men pursuing Salamandra. Thanks. Someone informed them about my cockatrice contract. I see.
It's Raymond, but you can bend the law. That's the last time you use me. I'm not a general avenger.
I'll see. I can prove I killed the cockatrice.
I killed the Arcaspore in the swamp. I have proof. See ya.
Do you handle monsters too?
What pays best?
I have irrefutable evidence you're not involved. I won't disturb you then. You're corrupt. Azar Javed bought you with gold. Where do you get gold for that?
I wanted to talk to you about Salamandra. I get it. Observe the law at all costs.
How's the Salamandra investigation going? But
I've got no real proof, so I'll have to wait to decide.
The Salamandra boss don't have a choice. Thanks. Know anything else about Salamandra? I have a letter signed by Yevon, leader of a band of squirrels. Might interest the authorities. Absolutely nothing. Forget about it. Ever heard this? If you want something done well, do it yourself. Many problems in town? See it as a way to prove your innocence. Steady.
They say you're holding a salamander prisoner. Right.
We'll talk later. Unconvincing. Deduction. The detective's most reliable instrument. Meaning?
Get to the point, Vincent.
Wealthy friends? I'll continue the investigation on my own. If you're involved in any way...
Vincent, the professor, after you released him.
No doubt. Here.
Well?
Talk to me. Quickly. You intend to deal with Salamandra?
I think I have this figured out. You deal with the Scoia'tael. I insist. Just give me a price.
The professor's bail was paid through your bank. I know beneath that mask of a sour cynic, you're a law-abiding dwarf, taught respect by his forebears. Do you have a copy of The Secret Gates? A dwarf who believes in justice and is trying to fit into human society. How much?
I know it's Raymond. You have good reason to dislike humans. The real detective is dead. Azar Javed is using a magic illusion. Let's summarize. I don't believe you ever supported Salamandra. I have several suspects, not only dwarves. So why talk to them?
You're sponsoring Javed, Vivaldi. Sorry I suspected you. I know you've lost control of your bank.
Why do you deal with the Scoia'tael? Do I? Has your resentment toward Vizimans led you to a life of crime? The professor's bail money came from your bank. I've figured out Azar Javed's contacts.
I'll be back. I'm looking for the leader of a certain organization, but...
Nothing but a pile of suspicions. I have to assume you're clean for now.
A lucky dwarf. Greetings, dwarf. Any time. I want to discuss Salamandra, but you...
She-dwarves. I neither live in Vizima, nor am I human. I'm Geralt, and I'm no debt collector.
I've got my eye on you.
What do you want me to call you? Let's hope you're right.
Even the smallest details sometimes are.
Have you finished your answer to Yevon?
How's business?
I have a message for you from Yevon. Brilliant response. Gold?
And with humans?
Power. Agreed. A witcher. A mutant.
I hope you recover your assets. Your choice. Goodbye. I don't believe you.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe you. I believe you. I believe you. I believe you.
I may have figured this out. You judge me poorly, Yevon. Well, he's disappeared. Any idea where he might be? I'm not sure I'm understanding this. I'm no courier. Has another witcher been here? Berengar? Ooh, an elven psychoanalyst. No one. I'm asking all swamp dwellers. What can you tell me about your kind? What makes you elves tick? Who's the letter to? I'll do it. I'm going to Vizima anyway.
Greetings.
See you later. I'm looking for witcher's work. A sharp wit. I'm Geralt. Let's talk. Decades? Live that long among humans, you're bound to become more like them than you ever wanted to be. One more word about my accepting my otherness and finding the home I never had, and I'll cry like a baby. Nice and to the point. Farewell. I'm interested in a tarot card that belonged to the mage of this swamp. I'm sure I will. Relax. I just need some time to prepare. I'm listening. Got more work for me?
I'm not a hitman. I'll take the job.
So he isn't dead. But why did he hide his gear? I hope I'll be far away when it begins. An uprising against humans? What if I inform the authorities? What are you preparing for? Your side. I feel a connection with other freaks who can't be trusted. Time will tell. I suppose he advocates peaceful reform. Struggle within the limits of the law. What's it to do with me? That's my business, Yavin. I'm not sure I want to get involved. I need some time to consider. All right, I'll help. But tell me who the Havkaran are. Yavin, I know I agreed to lead your unit, but Yavin, I'm a witcher. I was created to protect humans from monsters, whether they have tentacles and scales or walk around on 2 feet giving lofty speeches. Learn anything?
I'm no assassin. I'll look for the card elsewhere.
Vivaldi's gone bankrupt. Farewell. We'll see. My own. I don't have time now. Farewell. You've been busy. A training camp? So my effort was in vain? I have Vivaldi's response. Yavin, I didn't deliver your letter. I led the unit to the burial ground, and we, encountered some Knights of the Order. What circumstances?
The informer and his wife are dead. I want the card. I need that tarot card. Who is the apprentice?
Are the Knights a serious threat? Yes. They'll be useful.
You know about it?
Thank you, Yavin.
I'm interested in a tarot card that belonged to a mage from the swamp.
Actually, everyone, apart from me, really think this band of warriors can accomplish something?
Namely?
I led the unit to the burial ground and we ran into some Knights of the Order. All jests aside, as King Desmond said when his guests began turning blue and dying. That's all I have to say about Vivaldi. No, but we found neither hawkers nor weapons.
Care for a game? Whenever.
I'll find you later.
That's slow. How's life? Anyone play dice here? Shawnee insisted your knowledge of weapons is unequaled. Go on. Know anything about Vivaldi's bank? What do you know about my silver sword? Beautiful analogy. Thanks.
I suggest we drink heavily. If that doesn't help.
I wouldn't dare. How so? Zoltan Chive, good to see you. I'm not so sure. Okay, I understand. Thanks. Farewell. Care to drop in on Shawnee's party? This might get interesting. I'm not persuaded, but thanks. Farewell. I warn you, some philosophy's involved. Who should I talk to about ridding them of the danger? Thanks, Zoltan. Got a minute? The evil that witchers fight stems from chaos, from actions aimed at disturbing order. For where evil spreads, order cannot be established. Instead of the light of wisdom, the glimmer of hope, and the glow of warmth, darkness ensues. And in darkness you find nothing but blood, fangs, and claws. Like in the outskirts. And a professional is... The right of witchers to live and function in this world has fallen out of balance, because the struggle between good and evil now plays out on a different battlefield with different rules. Evil has ceased being chaotic. No longer a blind elemental power, evil follows rules according to the rights it's been granted. It functions in line with treaties. I need to beat 4 professionals. Breeze. Yeah. See you there. Who's the richest person in Vizima's temple quarter? That means nothing. I understand. Thanks. Where do I find these famed Viziman poker players? I'm not interested. Thanks, Zoltan. How are you doing? I'm looking for work. Thanks. They weren't so tough. Nothing, actually. Farewell. My profession's not exactly conducive to marriage. Infertility, incessant risk, travel. Not many women would agree to that. True enough. Listen, Zoltan, I wanted to talk to you. That explains a lot.
It seems so. How did you manage to get in?
Shit or no shit, witchers exist to slay monsters. How can I when the real monsters hide behind ideals, faith, or the law?
I've won a few poker rounds already.
I've played a few professionals.
Indeed.
Skip the medical exam. I'm Geralt.
I suppose fairies funded your armor and castles.
Let's talk. What prompted you to enter the sewers after a beast?
Wait, that's Witcher's work. If you don't mind, I have some work to do down here, and I'd like to get it done fast. Think you can kill the cockatrice? Anything useful to be taken from the carcass?
My sympathies. Did you hunt the manticore too? Impressive knowledge.
And your sarcasm. So how would you say the beast can be killed?
Go on. What do you know about cockatrices?
No thanks. I work alone.
Agreed. Let's go.
Spare me your scientific babble.
A heroic death. You did well, Siegfried. Glad we met. I need to recover my things. Where are you headed?
The captain of the guard, the loon from the jail, and the prisoners. I fought the cockatrice for my freedom. Farewell. And thanks. Ah, your sacred mission of protecting humankind? Thanks. I'd rather not go back the way I came. Let's get out of here. You could say so. The thugs with the salamander sign have been bothering me for a while.
Very well. Though it reeks. Good advice. Know the way out? Lead the way.
I don't think I can go back the way I came.
I'm a witcher. I've been slaying monsters since childhood.
I hadn't really thought about it. I'm here about the notice.
No, not yet.
Here are their tongues. I've heard enough. Sounds like witcher's work. Anyone willing to pay to have it done? No, I'm not interested. In the evening. Come if you feel like it. Not today. Heard of any witcher jobs? I'm not sure I'm interested. All right. No thanks. Thanks, Siegfried. I'll give it a try. Not now, Siegfried. Listen, Shawnee is throwing a little party.
However?
Never mind. Well, to the dike.
Why? Thanks, Siegfried.
What are you doing here?
Sorry.
True. The plague must be afraid of me. Thanks, Siegfried. I need to prepare. You want me to take command? Are you sure none of your knights will object?
And?
Wait here. I'll look around.
No, I haven't gotten around to it.
I don't doubt that. All right. I'll lead your knights. Of course. And one more thing. Who are these hawkers? See ya. Yes, here are their tongues. So Berengar is alive. This is getting interesting. Thank you, Siegfried.
Berengar.
I led the knights to the burial ground. There was a fight. It was an ambush. There were no hawkers, and the elves were waiting. I'm sorry it turned out this way.
Now it's an elven burial ground. Your knights fought well. There were no hawkers, though. The squirrels ambushed us.
Your men are dead. I'm sorry.
I'm here about the notice.
I'm a witcher, not a soldier.
What happened?
Don't get excited, Siegfried. Guess the Hydra got a reprieve. You should get someone to dress that wound. So I led your knights to the golem burial ground.
Quiet. I hear footsteps. I'm looking for work. Know who could help?
Farewell.
Thanks. That's a big help. I hear you buy jewelry. I want to sell a badge. Drink with me? Deal. Another time, I'll come back. Tell me who's paying for salamander badges or your own mother won't recognize you. 100 orens. Tell me who's paying for salamander badges. Shove off. What the hell? What is this crap? Hey, you want a thrashing? You want to hire a stranger to retrieve them? You're kidding, right? What is it?
Fine. And I keep everything but the family ring? I don't think I'm interested.
Here's your ring. I'm keeping the rest.
Tell me more, but know that I don't kill humans.
Farewell.
Where exactly will I find this treasure?
Why is this ring so precious?
And where will I find you when I return?
What's the deal?
What are you talking about?
Certainly. There's a commotion in the corridor. Shh. He's talking. All right. I want to ask some questions. But I paid you. Why Coleman? I'm surprised they acted in town. Just what happened? Who killed him? Enough. Where's Javid? Where are the Witcher's secrets? Spit it out before I feed you to the rats. Try your luck. Bullshit. You need encouragement. Where are Javid and the Witcher's secrets? Talk, or taste a Witcher's steel. Cut the crap. Caught you red-handed. You're dealing with Salamandra, the professor.
Right.
What's going on? Him? A Scoia'tael warrior? Assault is impolite. Before you go, apologize for your bad manners. When you've apologized, go see Captain Vincent. Tell him you're a criminal and a louse. Leave that lady be. Try your luck. I have business. Lost your chance. This woman is with me. So what is it?
I suppose it's wine.
It'll cost 200 orens. I'm not interested. It wasn't easy, but I managed.
You mentioned you might have a job for me. Care to elaborate?
Farewell. Where's the house? You wanted wine. Just as well. I don't have the bottles.
What's the catch?
You need a warrior to have a drink? I'll finish the job soon. No payment, no wine. Fine. I thought this was the only tavern around.
Woman, look at me. That thing downstairs was no son of yours. Open your eyes.
Is she in pain? You look very worried. I'll visit her and find out what I can. My help will cost 50 orens. I'm not interested. She'll recover soon. The job proved difficult, but we agreed on 50 orens. Perhaps I can help. Farewell. Where does your granny live? A dangerous creature lived in her basement. It tried to enslave her, but worry no more. She'll be fine now she's out of danger. No problem. Farewell.
Are you all right? Greetings. Sadly, I don't speak the Elder language. No idea. You are Fenouid, the Sun Child. You are a sunflower? Elen, would you teach me? I lost my memory. I may once have known your language. This was not the best idea. Farewell. Let's try. That means kiss and Kamena. I need to leave. Abeth me Gwynblade. Stupid white wolf? You're right. And Kamena. A dearth of love. The final age, Ted Deret. You come from the land on the river of Alabaster bridges. I may not know what you said, but I know what you'll say next. Enough. I can't understand the Elder language. Farewell. You live under the bridge? Yeah. Farewell. Abez, you're quite an accomplished teacher. I'm looking for work, and these are the tools of my trade. I got to admit I walked in here out of sheer curiosity. Agreed. I don't think I'm interested. What did you have in mind? Sia, that was pretty stupid. Hiring a witcher against yourself? Just one thing I should have known.
Generally, yes, they're correct.
All right, I can do that. I don't think I'm interested. I've been to the swamp. I may have recovered your family ring.
You asked who I was. Have a job for me?
Farewell.
Where's your uncle's body?
Listen, about the ring.
Not yet. Take care. Are you working or out for a walk? Possibly. I did her a favor.
Lead the way.
Possibly. I did her a favor.
Maybe another time. Maybe another time.
I will. Tell me.
Return to base. Return to base. Return to base. Return to base.
I know a man who's been transformed into a beast. To remove the curse, I need the tear of a virgin.
Forgive me for being blunt, but are you a virgin? I don't mean to be rude, but you're certain you're...
Come with me.
I'm glad you like it.
Greetings. You're worldly, I'm sure. Have you heard news of a witcher in town? He fancies women with or without magical abilities. We're good friends.
Sad as it is.
What's Dandelion say? How interesting. Dandelion is a rake himself. I dislike brothel gossip.
You're right. They don't lie. They just slightly embellish the truth.
I doubt that, too. It's hard living up to a legend.
I'm Witcher Geralt of Rivia.
Some sort of frock?
A precious stone?
You don't know what you're talking about. Some other time. This witcher is perfectly normal. I merely wanted to say that I'm Geralt of Rivia. You're right. He can't keep his hands off any sorceress who doesn't fly away. Tell me something else. Heard any news from the non-human district? I have a problem. You've got a beautiful smile.
Farewell.
Slight exaggeration, Grandma. What now? Shall I chaperone them? No. I really must run. What now? Not true. I have an appointment.
I'm here to see Shani.
Entertaining?
True, I don't. It's not like that, good woman.
Does Shani live here? Move aside, woman.
Then could you please tell her?
I'm here to see Shani. I have an appointment.
I'm here to see Shani. Yes, I'm from the hospital. I need to go. I'm here to see Shani. I'm here to see Shani.
Move aside, woman. Old, gray, and a pain in the ass. You should be ashamed.
Be silent and let me pass. Does Shani live here? Yes, I'm from the hospital. Madam, I couldn't even if I wanted to. Mutation. Oh, die, you hag.
I'll return that lost sheep to the fold. I'll go at once, but I swear, I just can't. It's the famous poet, Dandelion. No need to scare me. I'm no competition. Thanks for directions.
Farewell.
Greetings. I wouldn't be alive if I weren't careful. Where do you gather your herbs? Anything happening here? Take care. I must leave. Cheers, Grandma. That's a tall tale. Okay, what's left? Sounds lovely, Granny. I'm thirsty too. But tell me something else.
Why so tight-lipped today, Grandma?
Greetings, Grandma. I'll hold you to your word. Bye. I have no shawl. Farewell. Thanks. Would anything suffice besides honey? You are certain I've nothing like that. Perhaps I can pay another way. How much? I'm listening. A man has been transformed into a beast, and to remove the curse, I need the tear of a virgin. Thanks. Maybe another time. Forgive me, but are you a virgin? Has another witcher, Berenger, been here? Maybe he wanted to make some money. Thanks for your help. So you agree with the elves and dwarves fighting for independence. Would you like to be with me? Sex is pleasure, and pleasure is good. Farewell. Sex relieves stress, improving body and mind. Tell me about your lives. Why don't you reach a compromise with the humans? You know me?
What's that?
What are you doing here? That's sad. We spoke about where little dryads come from. Come. Are you happy? Who is winning? Goodbye. Gwynblade. What's that mean?
You were toying with me.
Not yet. Soon. Maybe he wanted to make some money. I've been accused of many things, but lack of physical prowess is not among them. Just wanted to make sure. Tell me about Brokilon. I seek a boy. The brickmakers claim druids seized him to transform him into a dryad. Yes, a couple entwined might mix the soil they lie upon, giving improved plant growth. Intimacy without procreation can be good. Very well. You may know more than me. I remember nothing of my past. Can you help? You've angered me. Farewell. Why does the statue represent 3 figures? Forgive me. I need a virgin's tear to cure a man's curse. I thought you could help. Thank you. And the sacrifice? I seek something and found a clue I can't understand. Tell me more about your goddess. Do I make my sacrifice here? Do you know anyone who possesses them? What are those? I see. The clue says... Well, read it yourself. I have a question about love and mercy. Thank you. That's kind of her. Farewell. I'm not very religious. I thought you could help. Forgive me. I need a virgin's tear to cure a man's curse. Seen anything unusual? Thank you. Bye. Maybe we should risk it. Let's go out back. Anything interesting happening here? What other reason?
Off you go. I usually provide a warning, but I'm in a foul mood today. You mean this mud patch? Congratulations. Great purchase.
I'm working for elves. Don't want to mess with them, do you? Bye. When did you join the order? I've no money. Will you sell me your wares? A long metal rod. Is the lightning metal rod ready? What does the order do in Vizima? What if I give you a donation to the order? She was young and fell quickly. Can you make a lightning rod? Plenty of work. Siegfried, the knight from the sewers? Here's 70 orens. Very well. What's your problem? Who lives here? Let me rephrase. I'll be going. Farewell. Wise dwarves are rare. I'm listening. This particular tower? I'll take it. Know anything else? Thanks for the advice. I'm looking for a book on the swamp tower. Who's worth talking to? Why? Who's worth talking to? Why? Farewell. Where did you get milk? There's a quarantine. I've seen no cows. May I ask for roses in exchange? Thanks. White. Yet you lost it gambling? Let's play sometime. Start practicing. Whichever. Godspeed. You seem to like what you do. Don't you fear the plague? Tell me about your mercenary days. Bloodshed? I finished that and have proof. I'm here about the notice. Red.
You captured the sword during the battle?
That's really far. Where did you get this sword?
I noticed. Must take a lot of work.
Yellow. I'm more interested in silver swords. Strong women. Nothing on this earth like them. You lost it playing dice? Interesting story. Thanks. You were saying you play dice? Certainly.
Like most of us.
Farewell. What's the problem? Anything interesting? Shops? Taverns? You'd hardly be the first to know. What's the tavern? What about the gates? Where do I find them? Where are the merchants? What's the hospital like? I must go. I saw people with salamander badges in town, but care to say why? Farewell. As you wish. I'm going inside. Farewell. Tell me more about this hunter. Does the town face famine?
How do I do that?
What's happening in the swamp?
Tell me more.
What's a state of quarantine? What? Buy. What are you selling? What use are your goods? I have a question. What idol? Where can I find information about a goddess? The hospital? Farewell.
I'm not entirely human, and yes, you might have something I need.
Will you sell me your wares? Nice workshop. You must be proud. But where's your equipment? Don't have it yet. Back soon. 50 orens. Like we agreed. Can you make a lightning rod? Deal. The lightning rod?
Thieves, would you make me a lightning rod? A long metal?
I don't need a coffin. I don't intend to die anytime soon. What if Thaler canceled your debts? I'm here about the notice. He seems to be struggling with this case. I should help. Will you let me inside the cemetery? At the hospital. Farewell. I'm here for another reason. I see.
You seem to know a lot about the deaths in the city. Ever help with investigations?
I bought your debts from him. But you must help me. I have a pass from Captain Mice. You're sick. How can I change your mind? You're not likely to tell me anything interesting. About the prisoner. What business? Maybe you can tell me too. Monsters. Won't hurt to check. No other way to sway you?
I'll deal with it when you agree to pay me. For now, farewell.
I understand you need 6 jugs of dog's lard. Cemetery still closed? I have 6 jugs of dog's lard. What are you talking about? Could you hand over the prisoner's body for an autopsy?
I found Raymond's body in the crypt.
A prisoner died recently. Is he in the cemetery already? Here's your key. Right. I want to get inside the cemetery. I'm after a specific corpse. I'll think about it. Stop fooling. I need something else.
Now I'm sure. The leader of Salamandra, a mage capable of spinning illusions, is masquerading as Raymond.
I don't trust Raymond. He's hiding something. Why is the cemetery shut? Tell me something else.
Not yet. Wait for me here. I'll find you later. How many times are you going to ask me that? To the swamp.
Where do you go? Take me to the other side.
Pike can be good too. You're doing most of the talking. Good luck.
Keep your shirt on. Can I ask why? How long will this last? Why wouldn't you let the Emperor pass?
Now I see why we won the war. Not yet. Wait for me here. I'll find you later. I wouldn't have paid you otherwise. Take me to town.
Where do you go? Take me to the other side.
Yarin sends his greetings. I have the herbs. I don't know how much more time I'll need. Beggartick's a rare plant. Here. 5 beggartick blossoms, as agreed. I'll be sure to. I haven't gathered all the herbs yet. You'll have to wait. I've decided to keep them. Right. Thanks.
I'm collecting information on the Mage's Tower. Know anything about the missing boy from your village? Where is he? I'm looking for beggartick blossoms. Know anyone who might remember it being built? Great tip. Thanks. I know what I'm doing. Farewell. Tell me about these knights. Thank you, friend. And what did you answer? I'm collecting information on the Mage's Tower. Thanks. I'd prefer my actions to be private. Thank you, friend. The bandits will threaten you no more. What did the squirrels want? Take care. What did you say? Know anything about the missing boy from your village? Worry not. Salamandra doesn't threaten me. I seek beggartick blossoms. The salamanders know I've been to the swamp? Don't mention it. What's this? I see. Thank you. Farewell. Huh? I accept, and will use it well. You have more need for it. Thank you. I'm collecting information on the Mage's Tower. Know anything about the missing boy? Where is he? I'm looking for beggartick blossoms. Know anyone who might remember it being built? Why did you give me a potions formula? Farewell. And you do? I seek information on the Mage's Tower. Has anyone tried? Thanks. The brickmakers claim you changed children into dryads. I seek a boy missing from the brickmakers' village. I'm looking for beggartick blossoms. Where can I find him? I'll check. I can't find Yavin. What happened to him? Know where I might find a copy of Ain Sofar at the tower? Thank you. Any accidents? You train wild animals. And you can stir up a storm? What posts? I'll come back when you change your mind. How are the posts activated? 500 it is. Shouldn't a storm have dark clouds, thunder and lightning, and a downpour? There wasn't any. How did you master them? Mother Nature maintaining her margins? That's too much. I'll pay. Call it a donation toward the prevention of further devastation of the environment. Well, I need a tempest with thunder and lightning. Can you create one? Maybe I can use the posts to wake the golem. A witcher without potions is half a witcher druid. Here's 500 orens. I await my storm. I see. I'll be careful. Farewell. I placed the order for the storm.
I'm looking for herbs.
Aren't those wyverns? I need a thunderbolt. Farewell. Undeniably. I'll be looking for those storm clouds. I'll get a lightning rod. You druids control nature's forces, right? Storm's still 500 orens? Caught anything? Farewell. How about a taste? Good luck. I'm looking for beggartick blossoms for Yarin. I seek information on the Mage's Tower. I'm looking for beggartick blossoms for Yarin. I seek information on the Mage's Tower. I'm looking for beggartick blossoms for Yarin. Very well. I seek information on the Mage's Tower. I seek beggartick blossoms for the lumberjack Yarin. I seek information on the Mage's Tower. Thank you. Not entirely. I know few of the local plants. What do you mean? I don't remember elven history. Tell me about Fenowed. You're blinded by hatred. I've picked Fenowed. I find this conversation tiring. Farewell. Don't apologize. Think. Not all humans are mindless barbarians. That's too much. God's bless. Still too much. Farewell. I'm not interested. Give my greetings to the children. Show me what you have. And you agree to that? Don't lose the sword. I'll look for it by your dead body in the sewers. I saved your life. The cockatrice is no joke. Let's do it. Why are you here, elf?
I'm not in the mood.
Thanks.
I best be going. Farewell. There seems to be no shortage of booze at this table, so I don't see how it's a problem. Take care. I suppose I could have a drink. No thanks. Take care. Geralt of Rivia. I'll be glad to drink with you. I'll have some of that. Thanks. I had no idea.
Depends on what's to drink and with whom. Cirrhosis of the liver. Somebody mention a prize? You've been out drunk. You got lucky that time. I await my prize. All right, mercy.
Gladly.
Take care. I have my ups and downs. I'm a witcher. Aren't you afraid I'll jinx the dice? You make ends meet gambling? I think you've seen the last of him. Where is it worth playing?
I might just take you up on that.
He was unlucky in love, too. Silver sword. Mean anything to you? I don't have time for chit-chat. Where can I find him? Where did you get the sword? Sounds good. With Coleman dead, who will sell me Fistech?
All right. Let me try something else.
A dealer named Angus. I'll pass. Heron Brog asked me to deliver this parcel. That's life.
What did those nuts get out of it?
You could say so. Listen. I'm looking for a man.
Well, I lost track of him. I just met him to collect gold for a job.
Any rooms? Where can I find him?
I didn't notice anything unusual.
So long. We'll talk later.
Where can I find this Coleman? All right, I'll look around.
I caught him informing. All right.
What's with all this betting?
Seen Coleman? I found Coleman.
No, still a member. But I hear they're looking for you.
Farewell. Can I have a look? You the smith's apprentice? See ya. Show me your wares. You the smith's apprentice? Vizima's temple quarter. Whores, murderers, and beggars. Salamandra's base must be near.
Interesting. The private eye Siegfried mentioned could be helpful. Have to start somewhere. Closed. This guy's actually out investigating. Looks like I have to deal with these idiots.
Saphira and Obelisk merged. The old spells still work.
All the Sephiroth are set. My medallion's vibrating like mad, so the spell must be working. The tower door should be open. I can't wait to see Kolkstein's reaction. Must have been the wrong item. The obelisk seems ancient. Pity I don't understand these runes.
Gnawed human bones? Brains? I'm gonna puke.
Old Vizima. Beyond that gate, the Catriona plague kills dozens every day. I have a feeling the quarantine's useless. The town cemetery. The dead and undead await behind that gate. Plenty of work for a witcher. St. Lebioda's hospital. For victims of the Catriona plague. Only 2 stages after this. Old Vizima and hell. Damn, I'm gloomy. The Escalopian snake. I'd love to meet the fool who associated skin shedding with medicine. The elder races inhabit this district. Dwarven craftsmen and elven artists. Huge trees, strange symbols, tamed beasts, even a dryad. This must be the Druid's Grove. Odd place. Looks like these giants froze mid-motion. Must have been some time ago. Looks like this tower collapsed on its own. I guess the swamp's not the best place for buildings this big.
Vapors, drowners, and wet feet. That's all I'll find here. Looks like a brickmaker's village. These boggy holes must be clay pits.
A cave entrance. 3 women. This reminds me of something. There's an altar at the base.
That smell. Must have died ages ago. Incredible. Vizima boasts a bad neighborhood.
Let's just have a drink.
Shani, don't be so touchy.
You're getting wound up unnecessarily. It's a profession like any other. Let's drink to our lovely ladies.
Shani, this is Carmen, a lady whose virtues you'll appreciate. Dandelion, meet.
I'll be back shortly. It's fine. I actually found something interesting. The old lady's diary.
Then you must tell the truth.
One-track mind. Let's drink to her health. I'd rather go downstairs. Don't remember. I have amnesia. Shani, you don't have to answer. I'll go downstairs.
Dandelion, don't go there.
What game?
What did you see, Dandelion?
What did you see, Dandelion? Sounds a bit like a ballad, and it's no joke. No, I'm no ghost. You've had too much to drink, poet. I don't know what you're talking about. Lost my memory. I haven't come here to talk about the past. I'm alive and well. Let's drop the subject. I lost my memory, but I want to know why everyone's so surprised to see me alive. Tell me everything, step by step. What? All meaning who? Are you telling me everything? I guess I don't die so easily. Listen, Dandelion, I don't have proof because that's impossible. I don't remember. I'm afraid some things can't be explained. Let's sit down, have a drink like old friends. Time will tell who I am.
What did you see, Dandelion?
You were about to enlighten me. Don't hold back, Dandelion. It doesn't suit you. Don't hold back, Dandelion. It doesn't suit you. Cheers. You were about to enlighten me. They're rare. I don't know.
Dandelion.
Silver sword. Potions. What are you driving at? You said we've been through a lot together. So you should know. Vampires are born from black magic, evil by nature. Negotiation usually ends with one of the parties losing a lot of blood, and it's rarely the vampire. Don't hold back, Dandelion. It doesn't suit you. You were about to enlighten me. Dandelion, believe me, if you could tell a Bruxa to hunt rabbits, for instance, I'd be long unemployed. They inherently drink blood. But I think you have something else in mind.
Cheers.
Right on. Let's drink. Like Carmen said, it's fascinating. So amazing it's unbelievable. You were going to enlighten me about vampires. Can you give me a last name, Dandelion? Did I also have a friend who was a dragon? Where'd you learn this? Let's drink. Are you having a laugh at my expense? Let's drink. Can you explain, Dandelion? Enlighten me, please. Can you give me a last name, Dandelion? Where'd you learn this? Did I also have a true friend who was a dragon? Am I the only one who's confused? What happened to this Regis?
Where'd you learn this?
Did I also have a friend who was a dragon?
Let's drink. But Shawnee, we'd love to hear one. Dandelion, don't we need to be somewhere? Where did you learn?
We'd love to hear it.
The good old times.
We'd love to hear it.
A friend. She'll arrive soon. They're not all like that. Siegfried's different.
A knight named Siegfried. You'll like him.
Zoltan Chive. Know him?
Just a feeling. I hope you don't mind that I invited Carmen.
I admire you, Shawnee.
Tell me about the Battle of Brenna.
I hope you like Siegfried.
Tell me about the Battle of Brenna.
I admire you, Shawnee. I'm glad.
Tell me about the Battle of Brenna.
I'm glad.
I hope you don't mind that I invited Zoltan.
I admire you, Shawnee.
Why then? Gesundheit.
Greetings. It's coming. My eyes are watering.
Let's test it.
A little. Lard and pickles.
All right. I'll be right back.
You're joking, Shawnee.
Wait a second. Why me?
Stunning logic. But no, Zoltan, the order does its duty.
Maybe that was a bit strong.
Greetings, Siegfried. The Scoia'tael murder innocents. They've abandoned their fight for freedom to fight the human race.
Siegfried, you should really visit the non-human ghetto and see the conditions there. I'm afraid, Siegfried, that Dandelion may be right, at least in part.
An exception that proves the rule. Don't just stand there, Siegfried. Another round?
We'll see. Ask away.
Here's the liquor.
I see. Fair enough. I'll be right back. Are you nuts, Siegfried? I'm not going anywhere. You want me to steal the old lady's wine? Why do I think I'm not going to like this? Why don't you go yourself, Siegfried? Sorry, I just can't.
I don't want trouble. Here.
Step away, or your mother will be mourning you by evening.
What do you want?
Get a job, maggot. Stop bothering us travelers.
I have no coin.
Here's 2 orens. Make sure you drink to my health. I don't give a goat's ass about your road.
Try it, fool. Here's 100 orens. Now go.
Huh. They look normal to me.
Care to elaborate? What kind of objects?
People believe in the strangest things.
Wild dogs in the swamp?
I had a bad dog experience recently. Think I'll skip visiting the cave. Let's move on.
Treasure?
Who are the Vrans? What's that? Someone misplaced the key? What's this sentry? You're beginning to sound like a mystic. Just the facts, please. Complicated way to open a door. You seem to know a lot. Where'd you get this information? What was this wizard doing? Sephiroth and pillars? Enough. Let's go.
You know about herbs?
Know any other uses for herbs?
Useful, indeed. My medallion trembled a bit. How can I draw power?
That's it? Interesting. But let's go. What besides training would I need to absorb power? I'm a witcher. And what's the truth? Tell me about places of power. How can I use power? Is that all? Very true. I'm not your son. What about the circle of elements? Thanks, Gramps. That helps. Another witcher? What can you tell me about him? I'm not so interested in that.
Behind you! Meaning? True. I killed an archospore in the swamp. What? Public nuisances? I killed a cockatrice. What's a giant centipede embody? I killed an old female wyvern. Here's proof. I killed a huge wolf. Here's its head. Tell me more. Where did you learn about monsters? Farewell. Wyverns don't hunt humans without provocation. What pays well? The outskirts cramping you? We'll find another way. Did the potion work? Finally. Your competition? So she's popular. Know anything about a blue-eyed girl bitten by vampires? The Hierophant revealed the cure for lycanthropy, but I must know your beloved's name. I'll try to help him. Listen carefully. Carmen, I already know that Vincent's the werewolf. Let's hope your loyalty isn't his doom. Here's a magic potion against lycanthropy. It should help. Don't tell anyone I did this for free. I have my reputation. What's your real name? I spoke to the Hierophant about your man's affliction. Overnight, Vincent should wear a shirt woven from fool's parsley, and the spell will be lifted. I'll fetch some fool's parsley leaves. I brought the parsley leaves. Weave a shirt for Vincent to lift the spell. Did the shirt cure Vincent? Calm down, Carmen. Maybe another method will be more effective. I've heard stories of true love changing beasts into men. Love means more than frolicking in bed, Carmen. Well, witchers are hardly experts on matters of love. Listen, it's clear Vincent's lycanthropy isn't your biggest problem. Tell him you love him and how you tried to cure him. If he's not a complete swine, he'll react. He needs to set his priorities straight. I saw Vincent. Sometimes the simplest solutions are best.
That's good to hear. True love can work wonders.
Farewell. Werewolves are tough to kill, and witchers don't always kill monsters. Whenever possible, we lift curses and spells. How are you planning to help him? That's possible.
You seem distressed and scared. Maybe I can help, but you'll have to tell me what's wrong.
The swamp's too dangerous. I'll ask the druids for medicine for you. Aren't you afraid of swamp monsters? Why are you in the swamp? It's dangerous. What's wrong? Don't wander about searching for druids. You'll be killed before you find them. Bye. A word of advice. If anything attacks, run. Don't fight. The swamp monsters are hungry and dangerous. We have mutual friends? I see.
They may disapprove of you sheltering Scoia'tael.
And humans do not. It's over. The salamander leader is dead, indeed. How do you know me? Greetings. I come on behalf of a woman whose beloved transforms into a werewolf. She wishes to find a cure.
Farewell.
Greetings, Honorable Hierophant. Vasca said you might be able to help with the bandits wearing salamander badges.
I have the mushroom you wanted.
What do you think of the Scoia'tael? I'm ready. Thanks for the advice.
And why do we need this mushroom?
Is the meeting set? I'll remember that too. You know, I must attend to urgent matters. I've never fought alongside a wyvern. I play. So we might sit down to a game sometime. I lost my memory and don't remember Mousesack. Can you help? I'm not yet ready. You said we'd leave when I was ready. What can I do? Really? I may have known once, but I can no longer recall the method. What of a magical cure? An elixir?
Bandits have appeared in the swamp. I see. I'll try to learn the werewolf's identity.
Why? I was born ready. You don't say.
Not now, Dandelion.
Got up the courage to tell me about the loot?
Why wouldn't you tell me earlier?
Well, all right. I'll fetch your loot. I doubt city guards appreciate poetry.
How did you get in the trade quarter? I don't have time now. Who's Teruviel? I don't recall. In the Valley of Flowers? What's so special about this loot?
In what?
If I can.
Then you have a problem.
I'm not in the mood for music, Dandelion. We'll talk later. Here's your loot. What happened to your loot?
See you. Tell me about this merchant.
Was I supposed to bring you something? I haven't found the loot yet.
You've had enough, Dandelion.
Where is she now? I remember that. What did you do this time?
Typical.
All right. I'll do my best to find it.
When's your performance?
What happened to the loot, I guess?
Like to gamble? I do. About what? You won't toss me into the sewers again. Why should I care? Not yet. I just wanted to make sure you still needed them.
Farewell.
I have the recommendation letter. The trail leads to the sewers. I wager I can cut off your nose before you can sneeze again. We'll see. Tell me what you know. Where do I begin? I don't hunt humans. I killed the drug lord. Maybe you should disappear. Deal Fistek again, and I'll make sure you're never found. Farewell, Jethro. Remember what I said. I'm here about the notice. I do. You look ill, Jethro. You're going to crash. Don't worry about me. I have my potions.
That's the only reason I'm still talking to you. But don't give me any more orders. Is that clear?
Fistek softens your brain. I'll do it. Self-defense.
Excellent plan. Perhaps I should kill everyone involved in trafficking Fistek? Or maybe I inform Vincent you're seizing goods.
Gellert's the one responsible.
Maybe you can tell me about this later.
How goes your research?
What are you doing in this tower?
Take care. Can you make a potion to cure lycanthropy? The potion's for a werewolf, the beloved of a young woman. Did you finish the lycanthropy potion? Wait, you said nothing about a virgin. Kalkstein. You need to get out more. Where will I find a virgin? I'm here about the notice.
Yes, 3 fresh doses. Like the notice said. Not yet. But I'll be back.
Here it is. No. Ghoul blood. Not yet. Kalkstein.
Taller. Ram's meat. I don't have that much. Here's your coin.
No matter. You, Angus?
Play nice, asshole. Who supplies you? Spit it out. Who are your suppliers? I need some stuff. Jethro. Kalkstein.
4 ounces.
All right. I'll take that recommendation. See you around. I asked nicely and got nothing. Maybe this will work.
It's not that simple. Right. How's that possible? And you have an offer for me. I'll see what I can do. In the brickmaker's village, I need help with an investigation in the swamp. What of it? I need help with an investigation in the temple quarter. I'll hurry there now. How will I recognize him? So what's the plan? Good news, I hope. How does that involve me? Who do you have in mind? You're mad, Luvarden. What will you do? What did you learn from those documents? I found a magical stone at the salamander hideout. What is it? Get to the point.
Let me guess. You have dirty work needs doing and thought a witcher with amnesia perfect for the job.
I'll think about it. I found allies.
I'll do just that.
I thought I'll help, but it hardly means we're friends. A swamp and slums again. Great. Yes, sir. Permission to commence mission, sir. Much simpler to sacrifice one witcher. I'll return once I have new information. About those salamanders. Meaning?
I have the papers you wanted. I'm getting tired of this espionage crap.
May I ask something? I see many expensive foods here. How do you feel about Vizima's starving, if you helped a few?
Farewell.
Certainly. Not yet. I'm here about the notice. We'll talk later. Shani, I need to think. I'm not normal. Shani, it's nothing compared to you. I'll tell you once I've spoken with her. I never puke after vodka.
Is Alvin safe?
Well, if I must. All right, I'm on my way. Shani, I need some air. Triss wasn't happy, but she'll understand eventually. Shani, about Alvin. I left the boy with Triss to keep him safe, of course. Shani, paying a visit?
Farewell. I understand the non-humans' ideals and agree with them to an extent. The elves and dwarves are fighting for freedom and dignity, causes that deserve to be aided. I concluded I'm human. Yes, I was subjected to mutation at Kaer Morhen, but that didn't strip me of my humanity. And then I trained to protect humans. Actually, I don't think I know why. I identify with non-humans to a degree. Like me, they're despised outcasts. Triss, about Alvin. Is he safe? Do you think I chose like I would have before? All right, I'll think about it. I'm not embarrassed. I want my memory back now. Do you think I've chosen as I would have before I lost my memory?
Was I really so reasonable?
Enough about that.
Perhaps.
If you say so.
I have a hunch. I'll check it out.
Triss, I'm beginning to doubt these conversations will get me anywhere.
We'll see.
All this soul-searching has yet to restore my memory. Triss, short distances. Interesting. Can you check the last communication?
I'll try.
I don't understand the non-humans. Of two evils, I think the Order is the lesser one. No specific reason. I just decided to help the Order. It's complicated. I'll tell you once I've had a chance to talk to her.
I'm out of here. Triss.
You could.
What do you mean?
Listen, I've found us some allies. Listen, about my identity. Can't this wait? I have this job, clients getting impatient. Sounded serious. Who were you talking to through the mirror?
Agreed.
Fine. I'll come by later. Any way to check that? Know anything more about that magic communicator I gave you?
Triss. About Alvin. Hope so.
I'm still analyzing. I decided to help Yavin and the Scoia'tael against the Order of the Flaming Rose. I agreed to help Siegfried and the Order of the Flaming Rose. I wonder if the former Geralt would have done the same.
Couldn't you just read my mind?
I have the royal edicts, which proved effective. Any results?
Why not now?
So how do these passes work? So what do I do? I'm ready. Let's meet at the new Naracourt.
Elder blood?
Triss. Shani has the child. I think he's better off staying with her. How did you get here?
But what are friends for? We'll talk later.
Magic anomalies? In Vizima?
I thought I was at full strength.
You found me in the swamp? What happened there? I'm sure you read beyond that.
Another time, Triss. A pass?
Well, if I have to. Though I'd rather face a swarm of ghouls.
Triss, how did I get here?
Maybe I can help. Care to tell me anything more about them? What's with the passes? How do you know who... I spoke with Shani. She understood, but didn't take it too well.
How can a child be the source?
I placed the sensors as you asked.
Where?
All right, give me the sensors. I'll take care of it. Can't you just tell me what you saw? I shouldn't take an interest in the past?
We'll see.
Can you help me?
A small chance of what? Meaning, how'd I miss that?
Just limit the psychobabble. I'll think about it. I don't know.
What?
I'll see you later.
I don't like banquets. We'll talk later.
Explain. I'll see what I can do. Will they let me take him? You said something about magic anomalies. I don't recall. All right, I'm convinced. Maybe I can gather some information there.
See ya. So, meaning?
Listen, I found a magical stone at the Salamandra hideout.
Perhaps.
About my identity. I decided to help Yavin and the Scoia'tael. I'm still analyzing. I agreed to help Siegfried and the Order of the Flaming Rose. I wonder if the former Geralt would have done the same. Actually, I don't think I know why. I identify with non-humans to a degree. Like me, they're scorned outcasts. I understand the non-humans' ideals and agree with them to an extent. The elves and dwarves are fighting for freedom and dignity, causes that deserve to be aided, if you say so. Do you think I chose like I would have before? Triss, about the boy. All this soul-searching has yet to restore my memory. All right, I'll think about it. Not finding this party dull. No specific reason. I just decided to help the Order. What's the gift of Lara? I don't understand the non-humans. Of two evils, I think the Order is the lesser one. I concluded I'm human. Yes, I was subjected to mutation at Kaer Morhen, but that didn't strip me of my humanity. And then I trained to protect humans. Do you think I've chosen as I would have before I lost my memory? We'll see. How can a child be the source? Sure you're not using me as one of your tools? Enough about that.
Was I really so reasonable?
One I can't refuse. Listen, I found a magical stone at the Salamandra hideout. Triss, I'm beginning to doubt these conversations will get me anywhere. Pleased to hear it. So what have you decided?
What's so worthy of my time? And?
I placed the sensors as you asked. Where?
Elder blood?
I'll see what I can do. Will they let me take him?
Use plain language. So?
I'll find you later. I'm not embarrassed. I want my memory back now. I certainly hope so. See ya. I heard you're having problems. Drowners again?
Thanks. Farewell.
I'll do just that. Who are these strangers?
How dreadful. Where are they? Speak, Veska. Anything else while I was away? May I ask a question? That's very interesting. I'll do that. He's hard to understand.
I feel truly honored for who is greater than the Water Lords?
I'm still searching for your missing kin. I found your missing child, so he's supposed to be that way. I'm glad to help. Tell me about this battle. I freed all the brickmakers. They confirmed Salamandra's evil deeds. Who won? Not one that talks. None lived to tell the tale. I found a human corpse. You'll pay for that. Agreed. What are you? Enough lies. Die! I found some human corpses. Thanks. Now shove off. Enough. That's your last meal, and your group leaves them alone? Farewell. Carmen asked me to see you.
Any new monster jobs?
I can lift the curse, but you must desire it. You want to be with Carmen? Love can move mountains, but will you give up your superhuman strength for love? Strength that will one day consume you. You still have a choice. In brief, Carmen doesn't like you being a werewolf. You want thanks? You kill humans. This explains your disappearances at night. Enough! Defend yourself.
Go on.
Witchers kill monsters.
Monsters are monsters. Defend yourself.
You know me? Why should I spare you? I'll say nothing, monster.
Nothing special. I can help you break the werewolf spell. You killed them without a fair trial, Vincent.
No, he refused, but they have mutual friends. You're right. Appearances don't matter. Radovid spoke to the salamanders through a teleprojection. Why shouldn't I? Your destiny is death, here and now. Die, monster.
It'll be worth your time, I assure you.
Clearly.
No. And that's strange. I don't know who'd want to. Yavin, do you really believe you can win?
Greetings. You made it back unscathed.
Good to hear. At a tavern in the trade quarter. The new Nera Court. See you later. Does that mean you'll meet with them? I have powerful friends who see a way to destroy that organization. I have an offer. Do you want to see Salamandra destroyed?
Flaming spears of destruction. That's your job, the hobos. I saved the humans thrown to the ghouls, but the murderers fled. Besides the talking ghoul, the Scoia'tael played a role, robbing graves and slaying anyone in their path. I dealt with the cemetery issue, but I have powerful friends who can destroy that organization. May I ask, did you take a vow of celibacy? I don't understand. If you detest Salamandra, I have a proposition. A talking ghoul caused the strange disappearances. Besides the talking ghoul, the Scoia'tael played a role, robbing graves and slaying anyone in their path. But, still manning your post? Dazzling. I'm not acquainted with monastic names. Know anything about the cemetery? Congratulations. Greetings. Why are you here? Bye. No. I need a virgin's tear to cure lycanthropy. Thanks. I'll consider it. You have fresh troops. Details are unimportant. I solved the cemetery problem. A strange post-conjunctive being. I found it feasting. I slew the murderers, but couldn't save the humans thrown to the ghouls. Siegfried. With what? I can't now, but I'll return if possible. I'll go look. They're doing fine against dummies. Is there payment? Have you taken the vow of celibacy? I need a virgin's tear to cure someone of lycanthropy. Thanks. Wait for our signal. Time will tell. A visionary? Did you get your medal? How's your leg? Everything all right? I see. No. I won't join with that vow of celibacy. The new Nera Court Tavern. Come by tonight. Goodbye. Siegfried, you trusted me at the bank. I have powerful friends who know how to destroy it. I have a proposal. Will you help me destroy the Salamandra? But Calm yourself, Geralt of Rivia. Witcher. I apologize for the intrusion.
He caught Dandelion? Doing what?
That's why I'm here.
Take care.
Heard any interesting gossip? I'm leaving.
We settled matters.
He's like that. I would stop short of the marriage proposal. No one would believe it. Now can I take the loot? Can I cheer you up somehow?
Is that an obscene song?
If you give up the loot, it'll prove he's nothing to you. You dumped him. He's my friend. Causes a slight tingling. Let me show you. That's not really possible. I'm here about the loot. He'll be fine. It's a myth. I'll take the loot and bother you no more. You demonstrate that your character, the beauty of your soul, outshines even your rosy cheeks. It's more his problem. I've heard enough insults. I'd prefer a peaceful resolution. Listen, good man.
I want nothing from your daughter. Relax, I'm leaving.
I want my friend's loot. Many paid with their lives, waiting on the street. The militia's allied with Salamandra? You're outmatched. Die, cur. Bye. Where is she? Wait here. 3 lilies make 1. We meet again. Where are those edicts?
Be back with something nice soon. Are you propositioning me?
A game of dice? With pleasure. Who runs this place? Some other time. I don't play too well. I'm in.
I get it.
I found this place myself. Farewell. Who's worth talking to? Nothing. What place is this? Nothing. Take care.
See ya. Who are they? I epitomize discretion. Is this your place?
Regulars must be recommending the place.
Bribes won't get you by?
Is this your butler? Prison's not bad. Salamandra? Farewell. I thought only wholesalers came to market. Farewell. What are you peddling? Farewell. Do you make potions? Farewell. You don't look Zeracanian. Farewell. Any alcohol? What do you want? I'll be back. I've changed my mind. What's the cost? I'd like my weapon enhanced. A gemstone? Why not gold? Farewell. You're a swordsmith? I'd like my sword enhanced. I'm only interested in what you have to offer. No one sent me. What are you peddling?
We'll see about that. Why won't you join the guild? Who's taking over the guild?
Farewell. Thanks for the information. Good luck. Who owns the factory?
I hope you meet your quota.
Can I contact them? Can I purchase arms?
Who's ordering weapons these days?
Business goes well. Just curious. Who are these swords for? What is this place?
Relax. I get it. There are 2 factions at court. One of which ordered weapons while the other remains ignorant. Just one more thing. Actually, I was raised in the woods.
You produce weapons?
So, a contract. The royal court imposed secrecy. Can't the royal court know about the order?
Enough discussion. Bye. Thank you. Till next time. Thanks. You can impress ladies with Kalkstein's theory. Do you have alchemical ingredients for sale? Bye. Which book? Isn't alchemy a science? May be useful. After transmutation, substances continue to attach and detach from the chain. There are always 6. Good luck. Transmutation of the chain means the spiral has the properties of the 6th substance. I haven't read Kalkstein's books. My friend Kalkstein considers himself an alchemist. Good luck. I'll return with the ore. Secondary substances don't appear of themselves. The distinction is justified. Primary substances appear only together with secondary ones. Which book? Like what? Very well. Metamorphoses is hogwash. Primary substances do not appear on their own. Seriously? I'll review it. Kalkstein writes about coexistence, not codependence. Entirely different. According to Kalkstein's theories, you could construct a golem. Have I convinced you about Kalkstein? I empathize. I had an itch in my nose there. What do you do? The 6th substance demands reorganization. The chain passes through transposition first, and then transmutation. In that case, I'll return soon for my cut. Seriously? Too brittle? But I didn't sneeze. Kalkstein's theories illustrate how to conduct effective mutations. I'll try not to. Yes? When we first spoke, you mentioned Zeracanian masters. Kalkstein denies that all substances are codependent. His hypothesis pertains to primary substances only. Metamorphoses? Not bad. I see you know what you want. This shrew needs taming. You're a naughty girl. I'm getting some pretty clever ideas myself. Lead, milady. What's your whim? I'll get back to you. I'll fulfill your every dream, milady. Work at town hall? I'll think about it.
Excuse me, madam. Are you a virgin?
Nothing. I need a virgin's tear to cure lycanthropy. Thanks.
I need a virgin's tear to make a potion for a very ill man. I don't mean to be rude, but you're sure you're a... Forgive me for being this forward, but you wouldn't happen to be a virgin.
It crossed my mind. That's right. That's possible. Well, goodbye. Forgive me, but are you a virgin? I need a virgin's tear to cure someone of lycanthropy. You're sure you're... financially? Yavin, Geralt of Rivia. I'm disguised as a lowly vagrant. I must lay the heads of 12 monsters at the feet of the damsel who holds my heart. Siegfried.
That was a little embarrassing. I should go.
I'm Erasmus Xenophont the Genderless. Good art supports itself. See you.
I need a virgin's tear to add to a potion for a very ill man. I don't mean to be rude, but you're certain you're a... Sorry to be blunt, but are you a virgin?
Lead, milady.
I'm sorry. I need to go. Not entirely true. But what's your point? Oh no. I fancy you. You have an assignment for me, milady?
Milady, you're wrong.
I'm honored, but I must refuse.
A Kikimore's claw? Speak. Interesting. Thanks. The weaver of this web of intrigue is so radiant, I must forgive.
I am a man of action, not of words. Regretfully, no.
Yes, but I must go.
And you I find courteous, milady.
Not my intention, milady. Regretfully, no. I must take my leave. Farewell.
I need a virgin's tear to make a potion for a very ill man. I don't want to be impolite, but you're sure you're... Excuse me, but are you a virgin?
Thanks. Goodbye. Thanks. Bye.
Amazing how many times I've heard that crap.
You say whatever drivel you like. I don't think anything.
You bore me.
You've mistaken me for someone else. You're a pathetic underling. So I'll leave you be. Tell them we'll meet soon. Who wants to know? They should talk to me themselves.
I have a message for these mutual friends.
Tell them I'm ready to talk.
Gladly. Some market stalls stand empty. Got any shark? Good luck.
Bye. Not much competition for you.
Take care.
Do you recognize me? Anything about me? And? Thanks. Do you know Princess Ada?
What does your wife say about the other courtiers?
Interesting. Thanks.
What about Jacques de Aldersberg? Any gossip about Triss Marigold? What have you heard about Roderick de Wet?
We'll see.
What's the word on Velerad?
I'd be happy to listen, if I could look at your goods. You exaggerate. Foltest's rule can't be that unpleasant.
Enough of that already. Tell me about Foltest.
The dog's name is Ada?
Bye. Later.
Strange views. Don't you fear bad-mouthing authorities during martial law? Bold words. I'm not common, and I'm uninterested in ruling.
I wish you luck. I'm not sure I'm interested in gossip.
You're right. Thanks for the advice. I do. Let's see them. How's business? Tell me about your goods.
What do you have?
Thanks for the advice. I see. What do you recommend? Good day. Thanks again. What did the creature look like? A Kikimore? A professional description. Thanks. Monsters? What did you hear, knight? I'll take care of them. So, not a warrior. Thanks for the information. Should I kick their asses or just drill them? Know anything about Fledders? I'll remember that. Thanks for the story. I'm listening. Great story. Made my flesh crawl. Farewell. Sounds familiar. Interesting. Thanks. You don't say. I didn't know you tell stories. What would you like?
Sorry, I don't have any.
I don't feel like any stories. Farewell. I'd be glad to listen. This should be useful. I'll pass. I'll take it. There you are. You'll find a better one. Can I help? I really need to leave. Not at all. Any rooms? Take care. I can give you coin for gloves, and you can pay the woman.
Oh, sorry. I don't have any coin. Good luck.
I have a pair of gloves. You're welcome to them. I just realized I don't have them. Bye. No. Farewell. Not at all. But I remembered I left milk on the fire. See you. Why? He give you trouble? Thanks. Farewell. That information isn't worth what I paid you. Stretch your memory. Thanks for the information. Bye. Thanks. Farewell. I do. I need rest. Got a room?
Lovely inn. You must host many an illustrious guest.
Know his name? Who's backing Luvarden? Tell me about the meetings that occur upstairs. Non-humans live in Vizima. You sure? What was the password? I'd like my money back then. Scoundrel. And then what? What did they talk about? Not yet. Then I wish you many wealthy customers. I'm here about the notice. Ever listen in? I gather they wear salamander symbols. Can I look at them? I'm sure they've said something interesting. Any other interesting customers? Maybe some gold will untie your tongue. I'm invited. Tell me more. I'm listening. I'll pass. I'll return. I was expecting valuable information. Greetings. Tough. Farewell. So neither druids nor dryads kidnapped you. Are you the brickmaker's lost child? Okay. Hurry home. Right. I'll be going. Angus said I might score some fistech here. Password.
Any reason why you're in the sewers? Later.
Let me in, or regret it. Flame. What's beyond the great? Fistech. Salamandra. Thorn.
I don't want you slacking off. Don't worry, I won't tell. Relax. I'm not here to check on you.
£1. Where's the boss? Angus sent me.
Thanks, I'll remember that.
What is Salamandra doing in the swamp? You're free. Return home. What do you know about Salamandra? Salamandra is involved in the drug trade? Thanks. Return home.
No, I came on my own. You're free. Before you go, tell me what you know about Salamandra.
Thank you. Murderers, I doubt you'll live long.
I'm afraid your friends are dead. I've killed most of them. The passage should be clear. Get out of here.
I'm not liking this. Better check the cellar. The hideout of Vincent the werewolf. Did he think himself a superhero?
Where the hell am I? Triss overdid it this time. Although, better here than the middle of some banquet. I hope no one heard that. Wait. I wasn't supposed to be alone. I can't open this door without a key. I should gut the Kikimor. If the professor had any valuable information, it'll be in there.
Bites, scratches, bones crushed for the marrow. The work of ghouls. No bites, only puncture wounds and cuts. Dagger marks. One could say so, Princess.
Forgive me, milady, but even the finest dress would pale in comparison to you. I see you still wear the gemstone with the inclusion. The curse, but the curse may yet.
Your Highness?
You may be right, Your Highness. Power, sex, power, they both come down to one thing. Fucking others. Forgive me, Your Highness. I'm here with Triss. Not entirely. I'm impressed by the comparison. Have you ever tried your hand at the fine arts, Your Highness? I agree. Books are for boors. Excuse me, Your Highness. Sore throat. Not all men. I have no desire to meddle in politics, for instance. The similarities are evident. What are you asking, milady? I'm not sure I know. Forgive me, Princess. I didn't mean... You're right, Princess. I'm trying to learn who's scheming and why. May I ask you a question? What is the king's stance on this topic? I mean politics, of course. I shall return shortly, Your Highness. My curiosity will remain unsatisfied. Allow me, milady, to take my leave. Very well. What a waste indeed. Steak tartare of catoblepus. Raw meat with a pinch of pepper and an uncooked yolk. I need more time, Your Highness. It is an honor to serve you, Your Highness. Please grant me another chance, Your Highness. As you command, Your Highness. I'll not be your toy. I must refuse. Your Highness promised me an answer. Your Highness.
You blew it, a heron. Sure you won't betray me? He speaks. Greetings.
I found some liquor. Try some? This is none of your business. Get lost. Point for you. Truth is, I was hoping for a superior drink. Huh? I was looking for the privy. I don't. But I do know this cut that leaves the victim with one ear, one cheek, and half a jaw. People survive it, but playing the flute is just one of the things they can't do. And how are you involved? Are you bound by his vows by extension? Good day, sir. Indeed. Taller? Here? I said I was an old-fashioned witcher. Be straight, like Taller the Fence would be. Who exactly is DeWitt? And what is he doing here? Maybe the princess has a game of her own going. What do you mean? I trust Triss.
But...
Calm down. What's the dish? Any idea what the princess's favorite dish might be? Who's this enemy? Who wants to steal our women?
To me, too, a highly placed spy.
That's private. I want to destroy Salamandra. That is my only objective. I'm done playing your games, Taller. Farewell. Exquisitely. Not enough food, nowhere to sit, and nothing but small talk. And I may be the only one here not involved in one of the many schemes or secret alliances being forged. They're criminal, evil to the core. Salamandra upsets the balance. As a witcher, I can't ignore that. Taller the Fence is a scoundrel who'd prefer the Temple District not know he consorts with the cream of Vizima society. Is Luvarden somehow involved?
Start talking. What's Ada's favorite dish? What? Both. Ideological.
Explain.
Personal.
I'm a relic. Someone from the past, so I'm rather attached to the old customs. Never understood nor liked the new ones. But really, Taller, why are you here? Why do you want to draw me into a game that doesn't concern me? Excuse me for a moment. We'll talk later.
Smoothly. Here's the letter. They robbed me and killed a friend. That enough?
Who exactly are you? And be straight with me, comrade. Thanks. That's what I needed to know. Missed my chance. I'll be back. They robbed me and killed a friend. They're criminal, evil. Salamandra upsets the balance. As a witcher, I can't ignore that.
How's the meat prepared?
You're joking. I'll keep that in mind. Nothing I can't handle. Can't we go back to your place? Make sure I have no internal injuries? No. Triss, could you conjure up something, please? This is important, Triss. Thank you, Triss. That spoiled little vixen, well, she wants some catoblepus. Rare would be best. From me? But I'm just a witcher. I'll create a distraction. Ada knows something. I think I can get it out of her. I think I prefer traditional methods. I'll find you after I've spoken with Ada. I'll remember that.
Charmed. When will the king return? I see. Anything else? Does the princess have strange dreams? Spit it out. Is she aggressive? Thanks.
Later.
What? Relax, Burgermeister. The party's just beginning. I hope so. I'm not asking out of want for political influence. Right. Any strange behavior? What does the princess like to eat? About the curse? Will do. Can I ask about politics? I want to ask about the princess. Farewell.
I'm looking for... But I just wanted to. In the flesh. Why is that? And the quarantine and patrols aren't enough?
See you there. I'll do my best to comply. Godspeed.
I'm coming.
What was that about martial law? The lily has yet to be engulfed by fire. The lily has yet to be engulfed by fire.
No, I made a mistake.
I agreed to meet a friend here. You could have thought up an easier password. They know we're here? The lily has yet to be engulfed by fire.
And they're probably much easier to capture.
I better go. I'm sorry.
Aren't there more pressing problems? What about the plague? Monsters?
Everything ready? A medal?
Is it? You're not coming with me?
Any other stunning remarks, or can we start killing? What if I refuse? Witches are simple and sentimental. Your dazzling conclusion? If Salamandra is not evil incarnate, then what of Javed? Immorality, rape, murder, treason. What would you call this creature? Any other stunning remarks, or can we start killing? Screw that future. I'd rather fight a nightmare, even if it's hopeless. Your point? Spit it out. Screw that future. I'd rather fight a nightmare, even if it's hopeless. Wrap it up. If Salamandra is not evil incarnate, then what of Javed? Immorality, rape, murder, treason. What would you call this creature? If Salamandra is not evil incarnate, then what of Javed? Immorality, rape, murder, treason. What would you call this creature? Screw that future. I'd rather fight a nightmare, even if it's hopeless. You're wrong. Just like you're wrong about so many other things. And if I refuse?
What's your point, Javed?
What if I refuse? Witches are simple and sentimental.
I see we're all here. Good. We can resolve this.
Your dazzling conclusion? Any other stunning remarks, or can we start killing? Your dazzling conclusion? Don't think so. And if I refuse? Spit it out. Wrap it up. Your dazzling conclusion? Any other stunning remarks, or can we start killing? If Salamandra is not evil incarnate, then what of Javed? Immorality, rape, murder, treason. What would you call this creature? Screw that future. I'd rather fight a nightmare, even if it's hopeless. Though this time, it isn't. I seriously doubt it. I may be out of luck in a direct confrontation. Supports. I could try toppling them to block the passage. If I buried this entire cave, the beast would never survive. If I don't run out, the entire Salamandra base will land on my head. Not entirely. Fools. We'll see. You don't understand. Vincent was... Let's dance. What? Captain Vincent? We'll see. You overeducated asshole. It's reckoning time. Prattle on. Surrender.
You're so full of shit, Professor.
Enlighten me.
Well, this ineffective, doubt-ridden historical freak is about to kill you. Let's dance. Just shut the fuck up. I should meet Triss and the others upstairs.
Don't get yourself killed. If anything should happen to you, Carmen... No, I won't. I must speak to the others. What? Why? Then I'll face them. You run, so I'll face them. You run. You too, werewolf.
Maybe there's another way.
Decided anything?
I didn't foresee this. The door is locked. Greetings.
When?
Ready for what?
Are you crazy?
Yavin? You're here after all. Where's Triss? Strange. I don't recall giving it to her.
Alzur's shield. Any ideas?
Yeah, not dead yet. Leave this to me. Yavin. What happened? Alzur's shield?
I know the story.
Can we use it? Soup? Maybe,
Decided anything?
I didn't foresee this problem. The door is locked.
Greetings. When? Misunderstandings? Is that wise? Siegfried? Where's Triss? Any ideas? Alzur's shield. I am... alive. What happened? Alzur's shield? Strange. I don't recall giving it to her. I know the story. I'll find him.
Can we use it?
Yes?
You're overdoing it with the passes.
He's returned?
Farewell.
Geralt. Witcher. Yes. Thanks, officer. I need one to walk the streets. A pass, and I'll slay every Kikimor I find. A tool? Can you be clearer?
Who are you? Listen, Radovid. I don't much care what you like. You'd better explain your connection to Salamandra. I'm sure we'll meet someday.
Farewell, King. You know Triss? Greetings, Radovid.
Well, there's the way you spoke of Redania, of Ada, and then there's your ring. What do you want to know?
Who are you? And I don't mean your name.
From what I've seen, the upper crust in Temeria is the same.
I believe so. One of the knowing could examine her, true.
I don't see why not.
I trust Triss.
If you say so. Enough. You've convinced me. But I'm not Ada.
What's your connection to Ada? I've heard about them. They don't accept sorcerers. You know Taller? Who is Philippa? Tell me more. Should I fetch them? I'll consider it. I've brought the royal edicts. You wanted something? So Foltest didn't declare martial law.
Farewell. I generally don't meddle, so you have nothing to fear, Your Majesty.
I don't trust her, but we find each other useful.
Fine. I'll help you get the edicts.
What's wrong, Taller?
But I thought you believe the seal's fake?
You don't fool me, Taller. Keep your hands off him.
Later. I need to do something.
You best disappear for a while. I'll hear both sides.
What do you mean?
Really?
So you refuse to help? Wait a minute. What code? Nothing I can't handle, thank you. Actually, yes. None. But thanks for asking. Seems authentic. During my absence, I entrust you with... I see. That isn't on the other edicts. So the royal edicts are fakes. Worked out that way, I guess.
You forget I'm a simple witcher.
I'm still not sure it was smart to tangle with DeWitt.
I'm here about the notice.
You don't seem to have very much work lately.
I'll return soon.
Here they are.
I play. Care for a game?
Farewell, Velerad. If you detest Salamandra, I have a proposition.
The Flederfangs. I hope you find the traitor. I'll let you know if I learn anything. The Ghoul blood, the Kikimor claws, 10 claws, the Gravier bones. There you are. That many? I'll return. Here, I don't have them yet. I don't have that many. I'll return soon.
I'll get back to you.
But Salamandra is terrorizing your city. You wanted to talk? You're not very convincing. You think Salamandra would torch the city?
Take care.
Who could have stolen the seal from Foltest?
I'm listening.
Is someone falsifying his royal edicts?
I took care of the problem. They're all dead. Almost. Unfortunately, their leader escaped. Why? What do you want, DeWitt? What edict? And Taller objects? You're kidding?
I'll kill him with pleasure.
Taller walks.
I'll hear both sides. I did what I had to. Let's talk about Taller.
Who exactly are you? Farewell. Do you have any proof?
Nevertheless.
He was an important man. The king must have trusted him. I know that game. Who exactly are you?
Interested in anything besides politics? I'll consider it.
Like those about the quarantine and the curfew? Farewell.
That was worth more than you can imagine. Interesting. We found nothing. I'll try. I'm doing all I can. Yavin sent me to see what happened to you. Meaning?
I'll see what I can do. Who would you say I am? I'd be interested to hear about Lara. Who? Yet you're alive. We'll see. Have any jobs for me? What are you doing here? Why aren't you with your elves? What can I do to convince you? I'm not one of your zealots, Yavin. Spare me. You don't stand a chance in open battle. Why do you hate humans so much, Yavin? I'm sorry, but I can't right now.
How's everything with you?
Yavin, cut to the chase.
I have powerful friends who know how to destroy that organization.
If you're Salamandra's enemy, I may have an offer for you. No, but I'm sure you'll tell me.
I'll pass. Agreed. You assume correctly.
Now you resemble humans, but I feel no contempt for them. I don't look down on them, and I don't generalize. Humans are how they are, and I'll make no effort to change or fight them. I'll adapt. Evolution, Yavin. Farewell. You're trying to make the sun stand still. To me, elves hardly differ from humans. I don't understand you, and I don't like your arrogance. You dream of a lost time that will never return, no matter how many Duan you slay. I'm as much an outcast as you, Yavin. I see your point, but have no interest in torching human villages. My payment?
What, boy? What's going on? I'm here to negotiate. Defend yourself. Meaning?
But, relax, Groover. I'm here to negotiate. Defend yourself. But,
yes.
No. Strange. I wouldn't think Siegfried would let an opportunity like this slip by.
What's happening? Fine, I'll help. Unfortunately, their leader escaped. They're all dead. Almost. Velerad, hurry!
Warehouse?
Always the hero. Could use it. Is there another way in? I'll help. But I work alone. Give me the key. Just in time. Unused? Let's wait for Siegfried.
I'm not about to slay humans in the name of some vague philosophy. Lay down your arms and maybe you can save what remains of your unit.
I don't think so.
This is no time for poetry.
The knights will be here any minute.
Yavin, calm down. You still have a choice.
No.
Yavin.
Knights upstairs. They'll be here any minute.
All?
We needn't be enemies. Ellerin. Freedom. Beautiful ideal. I'll join you, but remember, Yavin, victorious revolutionaries become statesmen. Those who are defeated are labeled criminals. I'm here to negotiate. I'll see what I can do. Yavin, the bank is surrounded. Were you there? Is your head on straight, Yavin? Why would I help you?
Are you trying to recruit me? Yavin, I've heard enough today about war, about the survival of a race. Picture this, I do not want to get involved. Don't expect me to tag on a squirrel tail and dive headlong into battle. I'll help you the Witcher's way. Yavin, the knights are preparing to attack. I said I would help. What do you want? Out of the question. I'm not about to fight for you.
I don't. Knights upstairs. They'll be here any minute. What do you intend to do? No. But I think we have more important things to think about. Be quick.
What monsters? So?
What decision?
I won't be dragged into a war between the Scoia'tael and the Order. I'm a Witcher. Neutral is all hell.
Good luck, Yavin. I'll clear the passage.
All in a day's work. I hope my help doesn't go to waste. It'll be worth your time, I assure you. I have powerful friends who see a way to destroy that organization. Strange. Kikimore's outside their nest. Your chance to return the favor. If you're an enemy of Salamandra, does that mean you'll meet with them? At a tavern in the trade quarter, the new Nera court.
Greetings, Siegfried. Shall we negotiate? How do we get in? I thought we were negotiating. Let's go. I need to prepare. I've come to pull you out. Got a plan? Velerad sent me. Let's do it. So be it.
This can be settled without anyone else getting harmed.
Good point. Attack! We're not here to fight, Siegfried.
It means human, Siegfried. Yes, we're here to negotiate.
You win. Attack! Yes, but Siegfried, what are you doing here? You shouldn't, but we expelled him from the bank. You can help me dismantle Salamandra. There's a banquet every evening at the new Neracourt Tavern. Come by tonight. Siegfried, we've gone through so much together. You trusted me at the bank.
Some other time.
I have certain powerful friends who know how to destroy that organization. Wait for our sign.
Let's just get him. It's late. You should be in bed. No, Alvin. Swords are not toys. You'll understand when you're older.
You'll get a dog someday. I promise. What shed?
Do you want to run off and play pick-up sticks sometime? I don't know, Alvin.
Yes.
She must have her reasons. Too much of anything can be harmful. You're getting better at it every day.
When you're older, you'll go.
Congratulations. I need to go.
Not now. We can't have a dog the way we live. Don't worry about it.
Later, Alvin. But you know who can't find out. Next time, I'll play too.
Not now, Alvin.
Early, late, depends on how you look at it.
Right.
No way.
You'll do what you want. Not now, Alvin. Alvin.
You've got to learn to control it.
Not now, Alvin. Yes, Alvin. They gave me no choice. Everything'll be all right.
Dandelion.
Shit, that's who I'm here for. Shh. They're coming. Grab the kid and go out back.
Take him to Triss. She's a sorceress. She'll protect him best.
Get going.
Take him to Shani. She'll know what to do. Triss will be pissed, but can't worry about that now.
Get going. You're right. I am impressed. Great. Wait here and don't enter until the fighting stops. I don't want you around when I start swinging.
But, Dandelion, do you always have to butt your nose into? She's just... I don't know anymore. A mercenary dwarf and a wandering troubadour who knows all the loose women in town. I couldn't choose better advisors. Let's go. I get it. Half measures for Dandelion, though. He yammers enough as it is. Dandelion, we were talking about relationships in case you didn't notice. Shani is wonderful. Triss is a fine woman. Yeah, not bad. Incidentally, Zoltan, why are we drinking from tankards? I swear I saw glass in here. Me too. Gentlemen, time to get this show on the road. The ideas are getting dumber by the minute. You're so full of shit, Dandelion.
I think you can forget about that. I don't either. It's late. Thanks, gents, for the instructive chat.
So be it. Cheers. Not a one. So I don't expect it'll be any different with me. I've accepted that, but no woman ever could.
All right. Let's go.
That's not exactly what I was thinking of. I just want to settle down.
Nothing you need to know.
You may be right, but honestly, do you see me as a cobbler or a farmer?
Somehow I don't think so.
And you don't know what you're talking about. She didn't say either way.
Don't get excited, Dandelion. I just have my doubts. I wasn't made for that kind of life.
That's not the point. The Lady of the Night and her daughters were vampires. I got a contract. I'm a witcher. Ever hear of a witcher who had a family? Do you know why no one knows how long witchers live? I just don't feel like it. My dissonance is nothing to you. There's no point in speculating. I'll drink to that.
Oh, Dandelion, it's not that simple.
Highly original, Dandelion, but I'm a witcher. Killing monsters is my destiny.
If you only knew how much, Dandelion.
Damn, I have no idea what happened after we left that tavern. Weren't we going to the night house? Damn, I don't remember how I got here.
It'd be much simpler if you two would just agree. If not for Triss, I'd be dead most likely. What brings you here? I have gold.
Fine. See you. I thought this was a brothel. I don't intend to.
I have something for your mistress. Do you know one Siegfried of Danale? Farewell.
What news of him?
Very nearly. I'm Geralt. I meant Siegfried.
Where can I find him? Can you tell me why?
Where is he?
You don't know that, so you shouldn't judge, sir. If she is a vampire, I'll
do what I can.
Of the, flaming rose? With what?
There's a blue-eyed courtesan at the whorehouse.
Fang marks don't necessarily mean a vampire.
All right. I'll look for your sister.
I have proof. I saw fang marks on her neck just as you described. I have no proof, but this woman matches your description.
Maybe.
At the brothel. I slew the vampire, so if she wants to, your sister will come back.
The vampire's finished. Where's my payment?
You people will never change. Don't do anything stupid. No one needs to die here.
Wait! She's right. There's no spell your sister chose.
I may indeed have dug one, but not for me. Figure this out, the two of you. This is none of my concern. I didn't want to. I'm a witcher. Witchers slay monsters. Sad as it is, I remember nothing. It is done. What are you talking about? And if I don't consent?
Forgive me, madam, but I don't understand.
You win. I'll leave you be.
And the blue-eyed girl? Witchers slay monsters, vampire. Nothing personal.
Who are you?
With empty coin sacks.
The girl's brother believes she would never work in a brothel of her own free will. He believes she must be spellbound. Why the interest?
Sadly, I remember nothing.
This is nonsense. You mentioned times past. Could you tell me about your man? Take care. Forgive me, madam. I lost my memory. A vampire haunts this house. The marks on the neck of one of the girls. What are you talking about?
I'm here on business.
What do I need to do to spend the night with these beauties?
I killed humans, and I should be killing monsters.
What now? So there was no spell?
And the girl?
Never mind. Take care.
Greetings, blue-eyed one.
What do you dream of, Blue Eyes? How much? Couldn't we arrange a better deal?
I must be mistaken.
I'd like to spend the evening with you. I preferred 500.
No way. Not knights on white steeds and other nonsense.
I think your brother may be looking for you.
What an interesting scar on your neck.
It adds character. Intriguing. She was a vampire. A post-conjunction relic. You don't have to sell yourself. Go back to your brother.
I don't kill humans. I wanted to experience this fantasy of mine.
The vampire's dead. Your brother awaits at the new Naracourt. You sure? Yes. Go back to your brother. Given what happened here, customers aren't likely to come back anytime soon. I wanted to start out talking.
You don't understand. I had no choice. Your brother
is dead. No regrets?
He'll torment you no more.
Treasure. Where is the harness? Where is the Griggs crypt? How will I know they did?
At night, Griggs destroy the bridge Harn must then repair in daytime.
I have the Griggs treasure. Abigail. Remember the cave? Take care. How do you know this?
Dandelion will be perfect for that.
I'll try. I need your help on a matter of a spiritual nature.
I don't know how to send Alina's spirit into the beyond.
Any way to help them reconcile? Thanks, Abigail.
Greetings, Abigail.
You found a new home. Here they are. And if they hate it?
The mirror delighted Alina. Yet she believes herself alive and is preparing to marry.
Did you post this notice?
Harn the Mason sent me.
Exactly. Why don't you live in the village?
With the question, who's the fairest of them all? I know Nehelenia's mirrors come in two varieties, polite and broken. Then I'm off to hunt devourers.
You haven't changed a bit.
Remind me, What am I supposed to do now?
Are you kidding? No matter. Thanks.
Cat harness. I seek Alina, Julian's fiancée. How's your poem? Geralt, bye. Any elves around? A maneuver? Ask Dandelion the poet. Supposedly he's pretty good. Yes, but I must make sure Alina is safe. I'll go find her. Enough. Speak no more. Typical elves. Farewell, like a fox. Can I ask you something? The groom's nervous. He asked me to find her. What is it? A princess once said, a mouse in a... No matter. Are they peaceful?
You're in love with Alina? You know she's getting married.
Would you like to help Alina? Adam, you look dreadful. I don't like that look. You're not a bad man, and you can change. Alina is not dead. She turned into a Noonwraith. Adam, no! Sorry. If you can help Alina, do so. I'll explain to Julian somehow. What's the knife for? I succeeded in sending Alina's soul somewhere. Farewell. Sheathe your dagger. Farewell. Selena killed her sister? An accident. Try not to do anything stupid. She can only hear poets and the dead. And you're no poet. Thanks. Not exactly. Dandelion, I'm sure, described my profession realistically. Romantic indeed. Greetings. I'm Geralt the Witcher. Can I speak to Alvin? Has Alvin been behaving strangely? What did he say? Romantic, I know. I'll find him. Thanks. How heartwarming. You taking care of Alvin? I'm looking for Alvin. Farewell.
Your fiancé's spending time at the inn?
Arguing already? I see.
Ah, women. I saw Julian and Selena together, but don't get bent out of shape. Selena's starved for attention. Julian didn't seem really interested.
Why were you playing by the river? I believe you. It's all right. Let's see. What drew you to these ruins? Alvin, fighting monsters is very dangerous. Promise you'll avoid it whenever possible. You needn't tell me. What happened next? Do you still have nightmares? They're just bad dreams, Alvin.
Shani's good at that. I feel sorry for the salamanders. But go on.
You should stop playing Kill the Elf. What happened then? Boy, I really need to talk to you and Alina. We'll talk later. This'll keep your nightmares at bay. I wear one too. Everything's all right. You like it here. Alvin, go on. I have a gift for you. You like this dimeridium necklace? How did you get to murky waters?
Yeah, Triss is good at taking care of herself. Don't worry about her.
Do you have the necklace? Do you want to live with Alina and Julian? Put on the necklace. I can imagine. Right. Did they hurt her? Alvin!
Be good. I'll see you later.
I've got to talk to Taruviel. Stay here. Patience, Alvin. It's all right. Do you have the necklace? You all right? They've lost their lofty, beautiful veneer. One can clearly see the deep hatred they hold for humans. They're fighting for their freedom, for an ideal. Humans have them up against the wall and they see no other way. The elves refuse to concede that the world has changed. They cannot win, but still they fight. It's their sad, desperate attempt at halting evolution.
I don't advise this. You can't win. Do what you think is right. I'm not your nanny. What about the Noonwraith? Thanks.
Have you spoken with the Lady of the Lake?
I heard you're attempting to resolve the conflict between humans and the Vodyanoi. What contract?
Can we talk?
So you worked with Salamandra after all.
Do I sense envy?
Berengar, I'm not about to get killed by a few Bruxae, if that's what you were hoping for. Let's talk.
I hadn't intended to. I was thinking.
I'll do that. Enough, traitor. I don't hear remorse. All I hear is self-pity. You hate what the Witchers did to you, all right. But you joined a group that subjects children to experiments with mutagens. Get out of my sight.
Know anyone who could tell me more about the armor?
Thanks. You're not completely useless.
I see.
I can't condone your choices, but I guess I understand.
Tell me. Sounds interesting. Don't digress. Spare me the sarcasm.
Berengar?
Why are you telling me this?
I don't intend to judge you.
You mentioned an imperfection in my defense. Know where I can find the friendly Vodian priest?
Watch it. Here they come again. You're out of your mind. I don't intend to discuss swordplay. What do you know about Salamandra? I don't think so. Think I can't? I can hear them coming. Get ready. I've been looking for you, Berengar, for some time. I have some questions. Have it your way. Cut the crap. Know how to deal with a Noonwraith or not? I don't know, but I don't want to fight you. No?
Possibly.
You mentioned a suit of armor?
Farewell. A legendary suit of armor. I should do some treasure hunting.
Shit. Listen, I have a problem with a Noonwraith. Then I have just one request. Stay away from Alvin.
She spoke about destiny.
No choice, unfortunately.
Farewell.
I'm not here to tell you I'm any better than you.
What?
Care to tell me? So, you know nothing more about the attack on Kaer Morhen, about the stolen Witcher's formulae? Why? Finally. I'd best start at the beginning. What's your connection to Salamandra? I have the distinct feeling you're not telling me everything.
But don't worry. You'll find a good husband. I have the ring. I'd like to talk to you. Calm yourself. All right. Is your sister happy about getting married? Doesn't sound good. May I ask a question?
Farewell.
I'm looking for Alina. Have you seen her? Greetings. You look sad. Why are you here?
Farewell.
Need help? Try doing something else. Guerrilla warfare can be dangerous. A game of dice, then? Try doing something else. Guerrilla warfare can be dangerous. I see. Care to play dice? Drivel. Stop picking berries and do something constructive. It's been some time. Hard times. Cheriton? Any plans? You may still go. There's always a choice. Geralt of Rivia. Witcher.
Haha, yourself. I'm here about the notice.
Nothing yet. Is it still valid? The scimitar from the crypt. Any reward for these creatures? I'm looking for Alina.
Farewell.
I heard there's going to be a wedding. Any work for a Witcher?
Any non-humans around here?
Hello.
You heard right.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher. 5 Alp teeth, as stated.
I see. Know where I can find the friendly Vaudian priest?
I killed the fishman.
I'll have a talk with him. I wanted to talk to you about the Vaudianoi.
Business? How are things between you and the Vaudianoi? Everything all right?
That's not quite true, but... Listen, got any jobs for a Witcher? I have some bad news for you.
Tell me more. How so?
I see. I can imagine.
You think Adam a fool?
Alina and Selena are dead. Selena accidentally killed Alina. Adam was then blinded by rage and slew Selena.
Meaning? Any dice players around? Thanks. I'd like to get a letter to Vizima.
So I guess I should talk to representatives of both communities. Later.
Inhabited by the Vaudianoi? They get along with humans?
All right, I'll talk to her. Later. I think I know what you mean. I saw some nasty-looking Vaudianoi on the shore. Did they drive the priest away? I negotiated a peace between the humans and the Vaudianoi. I also defeated Dagon.
Nothing to say again?
Come now, before I decide you're a grumpy boob and a dimwit. Well, you're welcome anyway. Care to try? A short magic word. I know you can do it. Take care.
I'm looking for a Vaudian priest.
Well, I hope they haven't scared him off for good.
I handled something similar once. I can help. I see. The lake's safe. While we're talking, the city might be submerged, am I right?
I shouldn't keep a goddess waiting. Farewell. Listen, I'm having trouble getting the humans and the Vaudianoi to agree.
Amphisbenas? Dragonflies? Water creepers? No. Greetings. You're the Fisher King, right?
Well, I have a professional interest in the area. You see, I'm a Witcher. Any monsters in the lake?
The mirage of a beautiful city appeared by the lake. Could I use your boat?
All right, I'll try to guess. The Lady of the Lake wants to see me?
I have no idea what you want.
You think the Lady of the Lake could help?
You look like you want to say something. Love?
Let's play poker.
Meaning? Die, monster! What? Got carried away. What's keeping you here? Should I toss for you? Leave. A game? What is it, Ghost? Is a game worth coming back for? You don't stand a chance. I'm not interested. Move away. Let's play. Leave him alone. Alvin, step away. Summoned ghosts can be very dangerous. The Vaudianoi priest has returned? I must speak with him. I'm losing track. Is the shore safe? Take care. What's happened here recently? What is this place? You do know a lot. Like what? Clever. That's lucky. I'm completely lost. She really likes Julian. Perhaps. Right. I saw a city. Undeniably. Clever girl. Do you know who I am? My help will cost you, all right? Sure. Farewell. How about talking to them? Why do you think the Griggs are your troublemakers? I must go. How can I help? It doesn't look uncrossable. I could use your son's help. Explain my choices again? The book about specters. I prefer gold. They won't bother you while you wear this 4-leaf clover. Thank you. Yes, thanks for the warning. Need a Witcher? Need a Witcher?
What's the problem?
How long will the repairs take? A month? For a few small cracks? Where would I find the witch? Let's trade. I made a deal with the Griggs.
I won't interrupt again. And she married a king, priest, mage, warrior, right? No thanks.
Anything else? It was nothing. Spacious tavern. Maybe later. Farewell. I'd like to rent a room. Not funny. All 3? Isn't that a bit much? Is that all? You must know some interesting stories. No matter. I'll find it. What artifact? I sense you haven't told all. What happened? I saw your notice. I meant no offense. Any interesting news? You look sad. Can I help? Where's the village mayor? Not funny. One thing. I'll bring you back as many as I can. Truly tragic. Here are 3. Salamanders and their kind deserve to die. Quit pouting, Dandelion. What do you have for me? Is Alvin in the village? I do.
I sense we haven't seen the worst of them yet.
I will. I only kill humans in self-defense. I have nothing against slaying humans. The mirror didn't help. Alina is still floating around the fields, asking who's the fairest of them all. Nehelenia's mirrors are either polite or broken.
Try me.
Triss? Hand it over.
By teleport.
Spare me your inspirations in the future. She did that for you? Must be having an off day, and I can ask her to notify Foltest immediately of Ada's doings. A corpse.
You have until sunset. Meet in the fields before dusk. A noon wraith?
We find the pieces, reassemble the mirror and show it to Alina, the deceased. Dandelion. Not anymore. Alina. Let's say she saved me from the kiss of death.
Aim to write about peasants working the fields? Dandelion, I know you better than that. Maybe... kindest friend. Our Alvin? Dandelion. Something specific?
Shani. Hand it over.
Death, Dandelion. Alina is dead, and her spirit roams the fields in daytime. Somehow we have to get her to understand that she's no longer among the living.
I'm practically a professional. I found Alvin. Too late. You'll have to improvise.
So, what will the new ballad be about?
The dead. Dandelion, I can't trust you to do anything.
I have to agree. So, tell me about this place. In prose, if you don't mind.
What happened in Vizima after I disappeared? Sometimes killing is necessary. How do I get the letter off? Don't provoke her, and no jokes. She's dangerous. Maybe I can describe what's happening here in Murky Waters. What?
I wanted to answer that letter. Dandelion, I need to figure out how to help Alina's ghost pass on. A noon wraith?
A ghost. A package? Maybe... kindest friend.
Dandelion, care to explain why?
I need your help. Anything else?
I don't want to talk about it. Now what? Something about Alvin? How's the poem?
One problem. As a night wraith, Selena only appears after dark. No, Alina knows who she is, but she refuses to accept her death. How can I persuade her? Selena sounds better. Never mind, concentrate. You can compose a ballad later. Dandelion.
Yeah, lovely. I was thinking, people say art and magic are kin, right? So why don't we try poetry to keep Alina around until her sister arrives at dusk? I need you to write a poem. All right. Dearest Shani.
Dice? I've played. Didn't think the game was popular in the provinces. Bonehead. I'll believe it when I see it. And the story? How do you like the country? I need a poem. A ballad. I doubt I'll find anyone who's a challenge.
All right. Dearest Triss.
See ya. I'll play a bit then.
I need to talk to White Rayla and Teruviel. Somehow I doubt this will be easy.
Wait here. I'll try talking to Alvin. I spoke with Rayla. She's leading the Knights of the Order.
Vizima it is, then.
Alvin opened a portal and disappeared. He could be anywhere.
Let's go. Dandelion, things have gone from bad to worse.
I know. I'll try negotiating with them. Dandelion.
I'll find you later. This is bad. Really bad. Berengar. I have his confession. It contains some clues that could be important.
You're raving, Dandelion.
We haven't finished with Salamandra. Azar Javed, the mage who attacked Kaer Morhen, is somewhere in Vizima.
I've decided. Care to help? No. I intend to help the knights.
Find the Fisher King and tell him to be ready. We're going back to Vizima.
Exactly.
No, the elves need my help. I'm not worried about that. I'd rather save Alvin, but if I go, there could be a massacre, and I have friends to think about.
It'll be more than a silver penny. Alina's soul rests in peace. Adam, unfortunately, committed suicide. I have yet to figure out a way to help Selena's soul. In that case, I'll need something that symbolizes your devotion to her, and your desire to achieve peace with the Vodyanoi. The alabaster figure depicting a young Vodyanoi capturing a water elemental, that diamond. Sit down and have a drink. Alina is dead. She is turned into a noon wraith, a demon. Alina's soul found peace. Selena, well, There was no way I could help her. I did what I could for Alina.
Alina's bridal wreath.
Now it's your turn to meet your obligations. Tell me the story of your grandfather. Selena killed her, probably by accident. She's dead too.
I'll try.
I'll do what I can to help the sister souls pass on. Peace and prosperity take sacrifice. No, that must have been a while back. I'm Geralt. Any work for a witcher? What happened? Yes, I don't have that much. I don't have an answer to that question, but I'll do what I can to help the sister souls depart in peace. I know it's hard, but we can't leave this as it is. People will start dying in the fields if I don't do anything about this. We'll talk later. I'm here about the notice. Fine. I'll go look for her. Have you tried talking to the Vodyanoi? I don't know how to help Alina's soul pass on. Adam killed her. He was in love with Alina, lost control of himself, and killed Selena. How did Selena die? I'm not sure. She also turned into a demon. It's not that simple. I need more time. I need to speak with Adam if I am to save Alina. You mean cheap? What's up? You know not what you ask. For the time being, I'll keep an eye on him.
I'll think about it.
Another witcher? Who? Where is he? I'll do it. I'll think about it. For the time being, I gave him a necklace that blocks his abilities. I wanted to ask about Alvin. I see. An agreement with the Vodyanoi is possible. Not yet. It's done.
Farewell.
I was supposed to find Alina. I was supposed to slay Dagon. I've taken Berenger's job. Decided to handle this problem myself.
I see. That's rare. Usually people treat me like a leper.
Well, thanks. We'll talk again about the Vodyanoi. I need to speak with Berenger first. Farewell. I'll come and see you if I find any more. Thank you. I'll go see him. That is the will of the Lady of the Lake. Care to take issue?
Interesting.
Play dice? I have 3 hides. Anyone ask about me? I know how to send Alina's soul away.
I'll ask the Fisher King for permission.
My beliefs defy easy classification. Let's discuss something else. Milady, they say I returned to life, but lost my memory. Can you help me? I do. I'll fix Alina's mirror and show it to her. The sight of her own reflection should lift the curse. Milady, I have had a revelation and wish to embark on a mission. I killed Dagon. Who are you? Milady, are these what you wanted? Milady, do you approve? Is that a talkative fisherman your servant, asking who's the fairest of them all? The mirrors may be either polite or smashed. Milady, I spoke with the Vodyanoi priest and Julian. What gift is that? I assume each side has an informal leader. I believe in something more, mermaid.
I see.
I am master of my own fate. I should warn you, Dandelion takes many liberties in his ballads. Milady, can I do anything for you? What did Shinaz tell you?
So be it.
I was supposed to slay Dagon. Milady, you assigned me a task. Milady, I'll tend to this. I lost my memory. I'll visit him. Forgive me. I don't remember your name. Who is it, milady? Why, the Fisher King, perhaps.
Farewell.
Whose blood? True. Encouraging. I hope all goes well here. Milady, it seems I am needed in murky waters. It's not about who's right. I want them to reconcile. Milady, where can I find the Vodyanoi priest? I hoped for guidance. Dandelion will be perfect for that. I'd rather not. I'm sorry. I'll be going. I'm going. I'll think about it. Milady, Thank you, milady. I have one more question. Naturally. How can I restore her identity?
I see.
Destiny brought me here? I'll return soon. I'll remember, milady. Let's speak more.
I see.
Milady, what happened to those hosts in shining armor? The Grail was never found? Soon I will depart. I don't know if I'll find my Grail, but I must. I do understand your sorrow, your solitude. If I can do anything. Milady, simple folk, they don't understand. I'm no good at this. Milady, your wisdom is inferior only to your goodness. I'll speak to Berengar.
If you say so.
Very well. Back to Julian and the priest. I believed it the best choice. The hermit helped me come to an understanding. Milady, your eyes are like stars glimmering in the night sky. Your ass puts others to shame. I'll bring the hallowed cup to the Fisher King. He will be healed, and with him the entire land. But, milady, you don't understand. Milady, about the Grail. I was mistaken, milady. I'm a witcher, not a knight suited to seek holy relics. Berengar has no interest in destiny. Milady, you look pensive. Thank you, milady. I'm working on it.
So be it.
Milady, please tell me how to send the soul of Alina, a noon wraith, into the beyond. The mirror worked, partially. Alina thinks she's alive and plans to marry. I'll search for your necklace. What concerns you? Who's Zephyr? How do I find Zephyr?
Farewell.
How can I reach Blackturn Island?
Greetings.
I'd like to be your lifelong patient. Tell me about the rewards. The book about Vodyanoi.
I'd like the Earth Rune.
Can you heal me? Sorry, I haven't time to talk. Thank you. And now? He still steals? You mentioned woes. Where did you swim? Who are you? Where do I find the drowners protecting Zephyr? Where's the friendly Vodian priest?
I see.
It's a deal then. I have your necklace. Great. How are you with a bow? Good luck. Don't you want to be a builder like your father? Ask.
Farewell.
If you hit hard enough, a mirror works on any beast. But I prefer my sword. Never mind the sir. I'm Geralt.
I see.
Is only a legend. Let's go hunt some noon wraiths. I don't want you involved directly in the fight. Come with me, boy. Bring your bow.
I'll try.
Perhaps. But if we were able to lift one curse, I see no reason why we shouldn't. Go in peace, Selina. You have suffered enough. I'd like to help. If I find a way, I'll return. You're a dangerous monster, as you were in life. Selina? Who are you? Who cursed you? Oh, damn this romance. Alina, you're dead. So romantic. Because you're dead, Alina. Strange. It's hot as hell. Alina, gaze in the mirror. Take a good look. But damn this romance. Come, Strawberry.
You watch your step too. I'm not some emaciated elf. I can defend myself.
Losses will likely run high.
Forgive me, but I don't think I've ever heard of yours. No units.
Threatening me? I'll try to persuade them. Wait until I return.
Slaying monsters. Nothing unusual. I thought the Order only accepted the devout.
Hold off attacking until I get back.
I'll talk to the elves. Maybe they'll listen to reason. I won't let you slaughter these peasants. I think I know how this ends.
War is cruel. It warps us all, not just elves.
Even other non-humans? I helped the knights, Rayla. The elves are dead. Teruviel escaped, and the villagers are in shock. You'd best leave.
What happened?
I decided to stay out of the fight. The Fisher King's boat is taken. Farewell. I don't think so. But unlike you, I'm certainly no murderer. And I don't care who won. The victors should arrive at any moment.
Will you be all right? You're only one woman after all.
The eternal fire, if it exists, warms the souls of the knights.
Well, me too. I lost my memory. I'll return soon.
Is there any way I can help?
Greetings, elf.
Sometimes honor comes from humility. I'm afraid I can't help.
I'm glad.
Farewell.
What can I do?
You mentioned we met. How many loaves was I supposed to buy?
Here, 5 loaves. I bought bread.
20 orens only buys 4 loaves. Here they are.
White Rayla wants you to lay down your arms. She guarantees you a fair trial. I've come to prevent a massacre.
Farewell.
Release the peasants, then you can kill each other as you please.
I'm glad, but...
At least let Alvin go. I want to help. But you must release the hostages.
You could have left the children alone.
Agreed.
The Lady of the Lake wishes the Vodyanoi to live in peace with humans. Killing their favorite cow wouldn't help. All right. I'll lure the cow to the altar and kill Dagon.
I'm supposed to kill it on the altar.
I'll think about it. I can take care of that too. But you'd have to give me something.
I saw hostile Vodyanoi on the shore.
The golden calf. I'll take your staff. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm glad to hear it. The gold bracelet.
The Lady of the Lake wants to help resolve the conflict. Dagon is dead.
I need to speak to him. Farewell.
Everything all right?
Got any work for someone skilled with a sword? Did I hear you right? Another witcher?
Thanks. I see.
Look, I'm no cowherd, so I don't quite know how to lure the big blood bovine.
I've taken Berenger's job. Tell me about this conflict. I don't speak your language.
Farewell. All right, then I'm Witch Malol Bool, so I'm to pay tribute to the Lady of the Lake? Evidently. Let's talk.
What's witcher in your language? Witch Malol? Fruits and nuts? Those peasants are mad.
I kneel before no one.
You want me to steal the cow and use it to bait Dagon?
And I'm Geralt. Pleased to meet you. All right. No thanks.
I slay monsters, drowners, kikimors. My stomach is rumbling. I'll take the job. I'm not interested. Gladly. What about payment? Any work for me? You must be an excellent cook.
Farewell. Remind me what to do?
I have the glimmering dust. What happened? I'm to get rid of the succubus. A wonderful aroma. Any work? What? I'll be back with them. I'm here about the devourer teeth. Where's the harness? Where is the Griggs crypt? How will I know if they did? Harn is troubled by Griggs. At night, they destroy the bridge he is trying to repair by day. I have the Griggs treasure.
I see. Farewell.
How do you know all this? A task for Dandelion. I'll try. How do I send Alina's spirit into the beyond? Asking the usual. Who is the fairest of them all? I know Nehelenia's mirrors can be distinguished into the courteous and the smashed. What kind of gift? I'm here on business, and if they don't like it, here. I won't ask what you do with them. Whose blood? Alina loved the mirror. But she doesn't believe she's dead and wants to prepare for her wedding. I see. Grandma, Harn the Mason sent me. I meant no offense. May I ask you something? Why don't you live in the village? Let's try it. At least business is booming. Remind me what to do. A cat harness? Wouldn't you rather be a knight? We never get sick, but that costs us. And then there's pain. Would you like to hurt badly? No, not now. I'll see you later. Sorry, Alvin. Do you think it's fun? Only fools feel no fear. It's not true that witchers are never afraid. Besides, none remain who can complete the mutation. They're dead, Alvin. Those people... they're just afraid of what they don't understand. Your visions are a gift, not a curse. It's up to you to use them for good. Destiny isn't everything. We are masters of our own fate. Keep your gift a secret. The lives of the gifted are rarely easy. I asked you to hide if it turned dangerous. A legend, you say. Maybe I should ask those who know folk wisdom. I promised Julian I'd free his beloved. Maybe Nehelenia's mirror is not enough to break the curse. Me. I don't know. I do. But that's none of your business. If anything happens, run. How did you get here? Don't you get bored? You must know an abridged version. Say, 3 theories? Enough genealogy and genetics. I sense that's a false trail. Intriguing. I heard you're an expert on the legend of the Holy Grail. I might. Let's talk first. Your knowledge could be useful. You seem comfortable here. Go on. Do you like her? Anything a witcher can do for you? Any specific instructions associated with this theory? Let's move on to the conspiracy theory. That one sounds interesting. Interesting. Sounds like Dandelion's ballads, only without a love story. I wouldn't mind owning a hut. What can the Wreath of Immortelles do? What do you know about the Wild Hunt? Asking the usual. Who is the fairest of them all? Nehelenia's mirrors can be distinguished into the courteous and the smashed. So how do I fight him? Yeah, that sounds helpful. Who lies beneath the 5th mound? She ceased attacking me and seems to understand who she is. But she doesn't believe in her own death. She wants to prepare for her wedding, more or less. Alina. She turned into a noon wraith. I gave Alina the mirror. Thanks. Farewell. Thank you. Tell me the classic theory. I'll take the vampire book. How do I handle him? Remind me what to do? I have dealt with the hunt. What would you like me to do? I can do that. Thank you. What are you suggesting? Enough of this conspiracy talk. Tell me the classic theory. Who lies beneath the kurgans I saw before your hermitage? You play dice? Why does the Lady of the Lake seem skeptical about the search for the Holy Grail? The conspiracy theory sounds interesting. Tell me again about the rewards. Can I ask you something? The Wreath of Immortelles. The Wreath of Immortelles. Thank you. I know what to do. I'll find its parts and reassemble the mirror. Not surprising. Do you know how to help a ghost enter the realm of the dead? Greetings. My name is Geralt. Would it be forward if I asked what inspired you to seek isolation? I finished the job. The Wild Hunt is gone. I'll think about it. How can I help? By your speech, I assume you're well educated. Who is the Lady of the Lake? What? The philosophical, mystical one. Go on. Thank you. Farewell. But she's a goddess. Do you take care of the kurgans? Bye. Maybe he wanted you busy. Why so surprised? Your father. I will. Thanks. I have questions. Greetings. Tell me about Tobias. What's special about this settlement? Farewell. Got any rooms? All right. I'll talk to him anyway. I hoped to hear an interesting story about the city. Did I sense pride? Thanks for the story. An underwater race of rational beings. Interesting. Take care. Prize-winning cow. Not Griggs, the underwater city? Logical conclusion. I know the story. I'll pass. Vodianoi? Tell me about them. Thanks for the advice. It's time I was on my way. Actually, my luck varies. So, you like to gamble? Female gamblers are rare. Sure. I see. You could get to know me. What about love? I don't think I'm interested. Monster tales don't interest me. Interesting tale? No. See you. True. Farewell. Thank you. Are you a gardener? Tell me about these herbs. I hope it rains soon. Farewell. I'm all ears. Is the shawl absolutely necessary? Forgive me. I'm busy. In Vizima. Ask. Thank you. Since when is Dandelion interested in herbs? Awfully selfless of Dandelion. I'll gladly hear about herbs. I must hurry. Take care. I'm content to listen. Yes? Good luck. Yes? Let's go. I'm sorry. I really must go. How nice you are. Thanks. I'll be sure to smack any Bruxa I meet with garlic and decapitate her right away. What did he say? How do you know what a Bruxa is? Farewell. Tell me. Let's take our relationship further. This is a bit fast for me. I'm glad you're pleased. See you. What the hell? Thanks. I'm sorry. I must depart. Farewell. Sounds like a Garcane. But Garcanes have no venom. After devouring an infected corpse, the Garcane may have become a carrier. The medic should look into that. Perhaps cadaverin. Yes, I remember. Garcanes often feed on carrion. Yes, I'm not a walking perfumery. Yes, what was the beast? I'm busy. Farewell. Any more information? Good luck in love. I have no perfume. I'm glad to help. Keep your coin. What the hell? I'd like to order 2 innkeepers. As a waitress, you have to talk to strangers. Bye. Not interested. Sounds good. Any rooms? I'm a stranger. Got me there. Don't believe everything Alvin says. Where'd you get that idea? Scimitar? My sympathies. Take care. What stopped you? Ah, boys. Fear not. I leave naiads and Rusalkas alone. I don't have time. Why do you care about Rusalkas? Thanks for the tale. Well, where did the noon wraiths come from? I must hurry. See you. I'm happy to learn more. Tell me more about Reuter's armor. What do you mean? What are you talking about? I must hurry. Farewell. I'm here for another reason. This smith can tell me more? Not exactly. I've heard. I'm busy. I'd be glad to learn more. Farewell. True, aquatic beasts are too large and hard-shelled even for witchers. I hope they don't. Farewell. Aquatic beasts rarely creep out onto land. What are you talking about? Interesting story. Thanks. I'll tend to the night wraiths. Tell me your dreams. Where did these dreams come from? Another time. Tell me more. No problem. Like I said, no problem. I'm sure it'll be useful. I didn't exactly plan it, but thanks. Take care. I've got 20 orans for 5 loaves of bread. I need something. What's that? You could say that. Can I have any sugar dolls? I'll leave. Worse. Have any other secret ingredients? Farewell. You know what witchers do? I gathered some shadow dust. Very interesting. About the armor. Sorry. I promised to help your wife. What do you propose? Berenger mentioned you know the legend of Raven. You asked for help. What did you want me to do? Any suggestions? What will I get in exchange? What do you need? Not interested in parting with your charming demoness? What is it? Good. But remember, I know little about metallurgy or smithery. Can you tell me about the armor? Tell me about the rewards. I'll help. The gold. The red meteorite. Who might you be? You're rather versatile. Farewell. Hello. Is my mirror ready? I'll think about it. Deal. Take the pieces. I'll pay you when you're done. Can you reassemble a shattered mirror? Here. I don't have enough. A hobby? I see. She is impressive. Later. No doubt. I'm here about the notice. There are quite a number of you here. I'm here for the mirror. Farewell. I think I get it. Deal. Take these pieces. I'll pay you when you're done. I'll think about it. You're a craftsman? Greetings. Who are you? Here, the Lady of the Lake? Not yet. Can you reassemble a shattered mirror? Yes, 100 orans. I don't have enough. Any trouble from the inhabitants here? I'm looking for information on Raven's armor. I'm listening. A beautiful story. Do you know if any records of these songs remain? I don't like to see anyone go hungry. I'll bring meat next time. I've brought food. I see. Say no more. Never mind. Calm down. It'll be all right. You elves will never change. You ignore the obvious. A beggar, even when arrogant, remains unimpressive, even ridiculous. I've brought food. I'm not patronizing you. When I went hungry, I received help from unexpected sources. Now I'm angry. Be reasonable. You need food. I want to help. A small chapel to some divinity. Who worships here? Interesting. This body has been here long, but something keeps the bones from disintegrating. The bones seem to have petrified. True. Can I be useful? Know anything more? You protect exiles? Killed the Garcane. Here's proof. What else can you tell me? Meaning? Swords? Farewell. I killed the she-vampire. Here's proof. Why are you here? Give me the silver sword. I'll take the steel one. You worship the eternal fire? It's over. You're well again. Ada, you all right? Don't worry. You're safe. I'll take you home. Farewell. It's this crypt. We should go. You'll feel better outside. Do you feel all right? Know where I might find him? The professor couldn't have created those mutants. Did he ever mention a mage? All right, I will. It wasn't your fault. Don't think about that. It's behind you. I need to ask you about Salamandra. Perfectly. I'll act as messenger. for an appropriate fee. Farewell. As for my fee, not I, milady. I dance rather poorly. How can I help? Did they incur the king's disfavor? May I ask what prompted your cousins to depart so suddenly?
Milady, I have little desire to meddle in political affairs. No, milady, I am alone in that.
Sounds nice.
Your bored cousins fell victim to the local nobility, who imbibed scheming and conniving with their mother's milk.
I can find the elven minstrel in the swamp cemetery. How about the litany? I'm listening. Can you reforge it? Greetings. White Rayla claims you make the best suits of armor in town. Thanks. When will it be ready? What will you need? I'll bring you Cobus Reuter's suit of armor. What else? Do you know the tale of Raven's armor? Is the armor ready? Thank you. Regarding a suit of armor, I'm not the Inquisition. I was talking about techniques. You use dwarven forging techniques? Greetings. Busy with work, I see. Thank you. Farewell. Remind me what I need to do. I'll try. Here, the components you asked for. Could you repeat the legend of St. Gregory? This was your experiment? You're pathetic. A singular transformation. The gift of life. You call that enslaved bag of blood and muscles alive? This farce is over. I can't wait. You talk too much. Scared? Your turn, Javed. You're bluffing. You send assassins after me, conjure up beautiful words, threaten to kill me. But you're scared to death and simply postponing the inevitable.
Berengar? For a second there I wasn't sure if... I'm surprised to see you.
Indeed. Problem? What profession? Here's the vampire blood.
Bonhart? Never heard of him. Ready?
What is it? You posted a notice. Not yet.
I'm not about to give you the coin. Got some business.
Still bored? Don't mention it. I know.
Enough about that. I've got some business.
Farewell. So be it.
2, 3. Actually, none.
Got a lot of work?
Just one.
I'm relieved you didn't take that on. Antoinette sent me. Farewell. Here it is.
And waiting.
Here's your gold. If I find anything else you might need, I'll return to trade. A sapphire. Do you have any goods to trade? What do you need? It's yours. This ruby. Great. I found a diamond. Till we meet again. There's this red kerchief. I have this golden kerchief. Here's a lady's shawl.
I'm looking for herbs.
Not exactly the best time.
What are you doing here?
I brought fool's parsley. Farewell. I'd suggest putting off your protest for a long while. Amber, I've changed my mind. Excuse me? I am behind the times.
I have nothing for you.
Here are white roses. I have some precious stones. May I ask why? Here's some women's apparel. And the stones and fool's parsley? Indeed. I have your gold. I don't know what you're talking about. This matter reeks of political intrigue, and I don't meddle in politics. Yes? Sorry. I don't recall an Antoinette. True, I did. Here's your gold. Messenger hasn't shown up? Yes? I haven't met your cousin. The king has hired me. Here, I will. Life is brutal. Who are you? No, I don't know what you're talking about. I know no Antoinette. Is that how you greet all strangers?
Good luck. Business looks slow. That groaning must have scared away potential patients.
I've a Barghest skull. Want more teeth? Greetings, dwarf. I hope your collection's complete. People dislike you. Here's a scimitar jaw. Interested in fledder fangs? I found devourer teeth.
Zahenschmarz. Explains the groans. Heard of anesthesia? Thus the groaning. Heard of anesthesia? People complain of terrible groans coming from this tower.
They don't pull teeth by themselves? Strange hobby.
This place looks strange.
I'll look. I have Alp fangs. I found some fangs. I met Zdenek, the famous boxer.
Take care. Generally, yes. Dentist too, but rarely. Does that keep patients away? Geralt of Rivia. Witcher. Immune to cavities. Sounds doable.
Huh? All right. What would you need? Our mutual friend, Zoltan Chive, recommended you.
When should I come back?
Consider it done.
What tool?
I'd like you to recreate Raven's suit of armor. I see. Is the armor ready? Thank you.
You don't fear attacks?
I have a job for you. More complicated than a lightning rod. Thanks. Farewell. Remind me what I need to do. I have all the components. Remind me of the spell combination. We're lovers. Nothing more, nothing less. Triss and I, we're close. That's no one's business but ours.
Forgive me, sire, but your highness?
Exactly my aim.
Shawnee and I, we're close. That's no one's business but ours. We're lovers, nothing more, nothing less.
Sire, I am honored.
I'm listening, sire.
Triss is a friend, and none of your concern, sire.
Shawnee is a friend. She's not involved. I have been investigating an organization known as Salamandra. Sire, another disease consumes your kingdom.
So I shall. Farewell, sire.
You stood by while the Order's power increased. Perhaps you should negotiate with the Grand Master. Sire, your home also shelters the elves and dwarves you inherited from your ancestors. I understand, sire, but how can I help? Perhaps you should extend your serene benevolence to the non-humans. Promise them safety and equal rights. Your Highness, I'm certain you're right, sire. Your Highness, it's possible. Unlikely. Someone must have cast it again. I don't believe so. She'd likely recall all that occurred before her transformation. Thank you, sire. I understand, sire.
Yes, sire.
I shall take them to the grave with me.
I'm honored, sire, but I must pass.
Forgive me, sire, but we Witchers don't meddle in politics. Absolutely, sire. The non-humans must pay. With your backing, the Order...
As you wish, your Highness.
I won't forget. I see.
Your way, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand. Does the idea include neutral Witchers? I hope your vision doesn't turn to nightmare and the source's name.
Don't let me keep you. But I don't like to owe favors.
That's an ideal worth fighting for.
And you'll decide who will be awarded the honor of living in an ideal world? That's demagogy. Words that conceal a lust for absolute power. After all, you will have to bring those who stray back onto the path. No, Jacques. I'll pass on a paradise like that.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher, you arrived just in time.
Thank you for your help. Farewell. Was it Siegfried's knightly duty to discuss my private life? Vizima was erected on elven foundations.
Beautiful words, yet hollow when the cries of the murdered are in the air. I understand. They don't apply to elves and dwarves. Sounds lovely.
Sounds beautiful. It's a shame so few real knights remain. To be honest, I've yet to meet one. Explain, please. Forgive me for not laughing. I just didn't get the joke. I'm in no mood to guess. So why don't you just tell me what made you so bitter? Otherwise we should part. And how did I earn the interest of the Grand Master of the Order of the Flaming Rose? Incidentally, thanks for your help. Luckily we mutants have no feelings, is that what you mean? You should be used to the sight of fighting by now, Dandelion. Old Vizima awaits. Let's go. Not at all. I agree. But I won't give up now that I'm so close. You sure you want to come? Berengar's letter contained some clues. To start with, we need to get into the city, but matters may get intense. We need to get inside. Finally, I'll find out who's behind Salamandra. Garcanes. 2 portions of saliva.
I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. The king asked me to handle the striga. No matter. Thank you. Salamandra grows bolder. When will it be ready? Could you recreate Raven's armor if I brought you the components? What's the sign combination again? Neither. Just curious. You posted a notice. Plunder the grave of an elven songmaster. What else? I suspect I know who's behind this. Do you know where it came from? Why are you here? Farewell. What sign combination should I use? I know some spells. Wraiths. You wanted death dust, right? Of course. Here, smoothly. Here it is.
I need some more time.
I'm having trouble.
In your studies of mutation, did you find any cure for infertility? As I expected. Farewell.
I brought all the components. Have you heard of Raven's armor? Remind me what I need to do. Is the armor ready? Interesting. The Swamp Cemetery. Copus Reuter. No problem. Anything else? And all based on stolen witches' secrets. Kalkstein, I was wondering. Hold it. If not a striga, what is it?
Don't get too excited, Kalkstein. Like me? That's fine, thanks. What rumors? Be quick. All right, but what about this striga?
Rayla, what happened to you? I saw you dying and here you are. Shall we test that theory? You can't afford it.
I don't want to fight you. Let me pass.
Triss.
Who do you think cast the curse? My endgame with Salamandra draws near. How? No, tell me. I'd need a skilled armorer to remake it. Someone with great knowledge of metals.
Tell me something I don't know. Triss. I don't know. He teleported himself somewhere despite that amulet I gave him. Triss, don't be that way.
Alvin vanished into thin air one day. Despite the amulet I gave him, I worried too. I'm proud of you. Heard how you fought for Alvin. Horrible things are happening in Vizima.
Any theories?
What do you think about the situation with Ada? I've got to go. So you think I should aid the king?
If that's what you want, Triss.
Don't tell me. Someone replaced the necklace and added crap to the fire. I know the story. What do you think happened to Alvin? What might those be?
Namely?
I hope he'll be all right. Triss, I've been thinking about us. What might those be? It's not like that. Triss, we can't pretend this is possible here and now. We are who we are, and neither of us wants to change.
I can't lose you.
I didn't mean it that way. You're closer to me than anyone. I trust you completely. Believe me, Triss, I wish things were different, but we both have things we must do. I don't expect you'd cast aside the interests of the Lodge. I could change, take fewer risks. We'd find Alvin, live together. I'd build a house.
I love you. I want to be with you no matter what. Love is the sole thing of beauty in these rotten times. See you, Triss. Triss. It's too dangerous, Triss. In a minute. Thanks, Triss. Not sure, but they looked like mutants. You came just in time. Triss, you're a genius.
Salamandra must be based inside the old manor. We'll talk later. Let's go.
Then let's go.
What's the situation at the front? Good. Ready to cross?
I'll tell you later. Yes. The Order of the Flaming Rose. 1 minute.
Grab the oars.
Triss.
It's not looking good.
Exactly. We need to return to Vizima and inform the king.
Ah, the secret plan succeeds.
How powerful is he? Are you all right? Wild?
The leader of Salamandra is dead. What do you know about the Grand Master?
Who was Ostrit? It could be worse. Greetings, Velerad. Farewell.
The king told me about Ada. Make it quick.
I'd watch what I say if I were you. Many victims this time round?
Know where the Striga sleeps in daytime?
Certainly. Though I grow weary of aiding fools.
Aren't you a bit afraid, Velerad? The king looked irate.
Understood.
I know.
What do you mean? We'll see. You seem to remember last time well.
Removing the princess's curse will be risky. We'll see.
3rd time's a charm. The Striga's dead. It's safe now.
The princess is freed. Ada, Velerad will take you home.
I had no choice. The curse could not be lifted. Shutting me in that crypt. Nice gesture, Velerad. I do. Farewell.
The king wanted to be the first to know.
Farewell.
Someone induced the princess's transformation into a Striga. I have proof.
Is that all? What's happening in the city? Why are you here? Trust is fundamental. I'll fulfill the king's order. Now show me to the princess.
Negotiate, Yavin. You have nothing to fear from the king. I've made certain of that.
Your thoughts? Just in time. Yavin, good to see you.
I need to get into the Salamandra hideout in the old manor. We'll speak later. What's the situation at the front?
Good luck. And thanks, but...
Yavin, I'm glad to see you survived. All right, thanks.
What about you?
Cut the rhetoric and grab the oars. I killed the Salamandra leader. Maybe later. I need to get something done. I'll be back in a minute.
I must tell the king at once.
Not yet. As it turns out, Salamandra is not acting alone. The Order of the Flaming Rose stands behind it.
Boat ready? Yes. Although not as I had imagined. Where? Great. It's appreciated. The result of Salamandra's genetic experiments. The old manor is Salamandra's main base. Farewell. I'm not easy to kill. Nor you, apparently. Must be a powerful sorcerer. I meant Foltest. Never mind, Siegfried. I was thinking out loud. Tell me about the Grand Master. Any magical talents? So, he's kept his word.
It seems that the Order is behind Salamandra.
There's evidence, Siegfried. We should notify the king before it's too late. Excellent. Is the boat ready?
Grab the oars. Give me a minute.
Lead the way. Wait. I must do something first. The salamander leader is dead. You won't like this. What's the situation in Vizima? You're not coming? What about you?
See you.
Smell that?
Heavy and stifling. Like thatched roof huts. The Grand Master gave you the coveted mission of guarding this neck of the swamp, perhaps. But I see you've been promoted. Care to make an exception?
Now's not the best time. What are you doing here? Farewell. I'd suggest putting off your protest for a long while. Here are 10 measures. I'll have that soon. I hear you pay for Bloodsweeger blood. Good to know. You were brave. Did you get the medications you needed? I'll accompany you. All right. See you. Where should I escort you? I have several things to do. Take care.
Need any help?
Good idea. I'm sorry, Zoltan. Your friend should be safe.
What's next for you after the rebellion ends?
Farewell.
Take care of yourself.
I'll manage. I'll take care of the Striga. Her lair is somewhere around here. See ya. I'm glad I didn't get drawn into the war. Stay close to me. I'll try to avoid any fighting. Glad to help. I heard Shani set up a hospital. She won't be back for a couple of hours. We have plenty of time. I see. Bye, girls.
The goddess of love and fertility grant me strength. I thought I was supposed to lift the curse.
So be it. Count, remind me.
The king wants me to lift the curse that holds Ada.
Farewell. The chance of removing the curse is minimal.
Don't you fear the king's anger, Duet? I do, but I don't care much what people say. I'm interested in the present. Foltest looked pretty pissed. He said something about bloodshed. Have anything specific in mind?
Would the rumor mention how much? Nice number. Any idea who's spreading this rumor? I'm not interested in rumors.
You're a boil on this city's ass, and boils are lanced with a blade. That hurt. We'll see. Think you can outsmart them? Who are you working for, Duet? I'm tired, Count. May I pass? Let me pass, Duet. She's no longer a problem. I found evidence of a traitor in the princess's entourage.
I spent the night with a Striga, so my patience runs thin. You're pathetic.
You're a worm. I won't soil my boots on a piece of crap like you. Not yet, but it's only a matter of time. I discovered a useful diary. Triss Marigold also knows some helpful spells.
I never mentioned whose diary. It'll be dawn soon. If I'm to kill her, I don't have much time left. The sun is rising. Just a few moments more, and the Striga's spell will be broken.
No use looking any further if it's dangerous. We best leave.
Find anything? Hurry while the path is clear. I'll see about those monsters. Why are you here, good man? Quality over quantity.
No. Tell me.
I know the story.
Why are you looking at me that way? All right, I'll find him. Where would I find an armorer capable of making witcher's armor?
Tough to believe.
Interesting.
I could use that.
You forgot the ones I killed on the dike.
Now the wounded can receive proper care. I do.
No, tell me. You know anyone who could create a suit of armor like that?
Which is? I see a twinkle in your eye.
I'd drink to that.
I appreciate the inventiveness of dwarves and gnomes, but how was the armor? How are you managing?
Interesting.
Great.
I remember the beginning, not how it ended. Sorry, I can't help you. I can't help you. Farewell, farewell, farewell. You've no shame selling stolen goods. Let's talk. See ya. You're safe, for now. I just want to ask something. The city is a ruin. The non-humans have been ousted from the quarter. Farewell. Looking to occupy all of Vizima? Greetings. Has the fighting with the Order ended? Farewell. What about the knights and the non-humans? I'm not here to fight the Order or the non-humans. Farewell. May I see your wares? Do you outfit the Order? Farewell. Let's talk. Farewell. I'm no mercenary. May I see your wares? Do you supply the insurgents? Farewell. I am. What's the problem?
I'll take care of her.
I see.
I'll return when ready. I'll go immediately. I'd like to return to Vizima.
I am. Nothing. I am. What is it? What happened? Farewell. Which tower?
Tell me more about this Striga. Have you seen her?
Tell me.
I can imagine the rest. I hope you find him. Sorry, I haven't.
I seek the Striga that has its lair somewhere around here. Farewell. Interesting. She leaves you alone?
Seen any squirrels nearby?
I'm here about the notice.
Not yet, but I'm getting there.
Yes, here they are.
Thanks. I better leave the same way I came.
I hear sounds behind this wall. There must be something inside. Not you, Zoltan. I hear a cursing dwarf. They better hurry. The knights will arrive any minute. Punctuality is no strength of the elder races.
Told you.
Are we meeting zoologists? How would your friends ever recognize the roar of a polar tiger?
Stunning logic.
Stop before you attract some she-tigers. You'll do nothing of the sort.
Too late.
Mine's already started. Get out of here.
You ran away once already.
What about you and Yavin? I was just thinking. Teruviel.
Why did you return? I thought you had had enough of war.
I see. Your wish is my command. This isn't the best time.
No matter. Thanks for your help. Are you kidding? Ready.
I have no idea where the Striga might be. Let me help you. Maybe we'll happen on the princess's tracks.
I spoke with Foltest. I'm supposed to break Ada's curse. She's hunting in the city. I'll talk to Shani. Will your friends be safe here? I can guess. We? You've changed too.
Isn't that a mating call? It looks pretty solid. Any ideas?
Genius.
The second arrow penetrated her heart. She didn't have a chance. We need to break through to her.
Draw them away from the refugees. Need any more help? Perfect. I also need to go there. We'll sneak through. Nothing can help her now. We should be safe in the swamp soon.
They've been feeding on plague victims for months. Hang on. I can see the break in the wall. Not a problem. Of the two, I'd rather face some monsters than get involved in someone else's fight.
You lead.
Any purpose to this excursion, apart from killing Teruviel?
Greetings, Rayla. Get your unit back? I see that. They're attacking without rhyme or reason.
Wait!
You win.
Looks like I win.
I'm confident about the outcome.
Don't mention it.
I don't fight women. You're mad.
Hold on.
I know other ways to tame you. Who's Renfrey? I'm no knight in shining armor. You're deluded.
I don't think so.
Almost.
You mean yourself?
We'll see about that. No doubt. Are you badly hurt? Looks like your wound was caused by a Giant cleaver, Siegfried. Every child knows to stay away from berserk dwarves. You were lucky. Let's move. I'm headed that way. Amen. What then? I'm glad I could help. While I'm here, any signs of relapse?
I don't need to know that. Carmen, I said I'm not interested.
I had to kill him. He was a werewolf, a monster. How are the girls?
Good. I hope she's well. I'll try to find her. Farewell.
Take care of Vincent. Farewell. To talk.
I see.
Have you turned stupid, soldier? Either leave on your feet or die on your back. Who gave you these orders? Can it shield you from a witcher's sword?
Forgetting anything?
Let's go. In a moment, I must speak to Rayla.
Your Highness.
What's the situation in Vizima?
Some people I care about need help.
My pleasure. I want to finish off Salamandra. I see. I'd like to be on my way, sire.
After you, milady.
Rayla, wait. Let's move. Shani, watch out! I must speak with Teruviel. Won't be easy. Have a minute?
What are you talking about? Do you have a minute?
You've set up a hospital. Now? But stay inside. I'll handle this. I've seen worse in town. They shouldn't bother you anymore. See you later. False alarm. Some mutant was attacking the soldiers. Shani, please stay out of this. I'll handle this.
I'm sure you will, though I'd rather you escaped. You're the best healer in Vizima. It's your calling, your future. You used to talk about going back to the academy, about teaching. A lovely dream. But to make it real, we must wait until all this madness ends.
Clash of weapons. Shani, please don't get involved. Wait, I'll check.
I'll be back.
There. Everything will be all right. Would you like me to kiss you? Is the offer still open?
Not worried about Knights of the Order or elves showing up? They both think you're treating the enemy.
That's not so easy. I found him in murky waters. The village was attacked by men from the Order. Alvin took fright and teleported off. He could be anywhere.
Shani.
No more than anyone else. Battle. Shani.
Let's not fool ourselves. It's impossible. Not here. Not now. We are who we are, and neither of us wants to change.
Shani. I've thought a lot about us. A life together. A family. Alvin? I have no idea where to look. He could be anywhere. I don't want to lose you either. But I don't want to hurt you. I'm a witcher. I lead a dangerous life. I could never forgive myself if something happened to you. No, that is your path. I have no right to take it from you. I have no right to deprive you of a normal life. I'm thrilled.
I'll see you later, Captain. Stay safe, Dandelion. Calm down, Dandelion. I'll see what I can do. Dandelion, calm down. I'll talk to Velerad. He should be willing to help. Greetings, Vincent. Why are you here? I need to get into Old Vizima. I stand a chance of getting in alone, but not with... Do you follow? It's true, I'm not suited to converse with kings. Has Foltest returned?
Looks quiet.
What are you doing here? You all right, Zoltan? Haven't started taking fist tech, have you? What's wrong?
Spare me. What's going on? Yada. I'll try breaking through to her. Shani's in Old Vizima? Have proof?
The elven civilians have returned a few blows.
How'd that happen? Naturally. Maybe the Grand Master wanted to provoke non-humans. Stretching my legs. Yes?
It is time for you to choose your allies. And you must choose well, sire.
I'm a witcher, not a hit... All right. 10,000.
I'm not a hitman. All right. It'll cost you 10,000. Forgive me, your majesties, but I feel it's time As day. The Order is the enemy, not the Scoia'tael.
Of course.
Sire, the Striga gave me no choice. I had to.
How is Ada feeling?
It's a deal. As day. The Grand Master, rather than the Order as a whole, is the kingdom's enemy. Those responsible assumed your position would be undermined if the princess wreaked havoc as a Striga. Duet has been punished. King, sorceress, and witcher united against evil. Worthy of a painting. But all will be lost if we delay any longer. Sire, one other matter. You'll restrain them longer, and instruct them not to look hard. In gratitude, for we'll rid you of Jacques de Aldersberg. Sire, one other matter. You count your wyverns before they hatch. Jacques de Aldersberg is alive and well. Sire, one other matter. Sire, your wish is my command. It's a deal. What?
I thought you'd be interested, sire.
What? Sire, Ada, I'm glad Ada is alive and well. Can you ensure that the Witcher's friends will be the same, sire? He wanted to gain influence with your enemies.
As you wish, sire. On Salamandra's orders, directed all of Salamandra's actions and intentionally provoked the uprising.
He was acting on behalf of the Order. Duet transformed the princess.
I need to finish something. You'll never change.
We can't pass through the city without the king's consent. You're still a wanted elf. What the hell is that? He said, stop deliberating, son. We need to put out the fire in this whorehouse. Stop being dramatic and tell me what's happening. Dandelion, I'm glad you're alive too, but I have important matters.
Triss, tell this clown to get to the point.
He won't be as long as I'm here.
This part of the order is on our side.
Stay out of range of its tentacles. Zeugles harbor all kinds of contagion. If you have any spells against infection,
The order doesn't guard it?
it's had a lot of fresh meat. I hope it hasn't had time to procreate. The Grand Master must feel confident. De Aldersberg knows that history is written by the victors. If he wins, he'll blame the non-humans or the king.
This place has a strange effect on me.
I'd rather they made their own decisions. Don't get eaten. We need to give them the chance. Let's go. Damn, I'm out of potions. Could I ask you to? Zeugles don't need mates. They're hermaphrodites. We'll have a chance to fight yet.
Under their shining armor, it's all rot.
Could be tough. Let's go.
What's the situation, Captain?
You're bleeding heavily. Not good.
Knights may be waiting. I'll come back for you. Then we're in time.
Come on, Yavin. Let's cut off this Hydra's head. Avoid its tentacles. They're his chief weapon. His torso's his soft spot. Drink any venom antidotes you have now.
Have sympathy. They've lost their homes and loved ones. Prayer helps them accept their fate. This place has a strange effect on me.
You won't. Ever heard of a freedom fighter dying while wading through crap?
You may have no choice. They're out to kill. Don't move. Foltest's armies will be here any minute. Your prayer will have to suffice. Fine. I'll pray. Are you kidding? Lie down, Siegfried.
Siegfried, I'm not a believer. Doesn't that make prayer useless? This looks too easy. Why don't the elves use this passage? Am I missing something? Zeugles are hermaphrodites. They don't need a mate to make little Zeugles. They do it with themselves.
I'm afraid we're about to get a closer look at the Grand Master's regiments than we ever wanted to.
Well, you proved better with the sword. Expect to see more of these monsters in Vizima.
I hope it hasn't had time to multiply. Right. This place has a strange effect on me. Enough pessimism. Not exactly.
I didn't know.
Depends on us. Nice to hear. Greetings. What do you have in mind? Not sure. I don't care about prophecies. I care about the lives of ordinary people. Poor girl. Farewell. Carmen, it wasn't like that. I'm sorry, Carmen. I did it for your own good. Did they hurt you?
But you need to know.
Tell me. I need to get to the monastery on an important mission for the king. I must go. Farewell, Destiny.
We won't stay long. We need to get to the monastery.
We'll risk it. Where does it lead?
You're right.
Is there another route?
Thank you. Is there a safer way to the monastery?
I'm here on a matter of national importance. Sorry, you give me no choice. You're mad. The other is death. Reverend, why are you here?
What are you going on about? Thanks.
Calm down. How do we get out?
There were monsters in the cellar.
De Aldersberg will stop at nothing. We must break through.
Between a rock and a hard place, huh?
I'll remember that. I must go. Farewell. Let's say I believe you.
Well, a talking ghoul.
I see war is to your liking, Vitala. I know many intelligent monsters that are deadly. You think you can trick me? I'm a witcher, not a child. The inhabitants of this home have no objection.
Why are you here? I see. How did you get here?
Prospering dwarf?
Sorry to hear that, but I need to go. Farewell. You might be able to brainwash young elves with your slogans, but they don't impress me, nor did they impress those you murdered.
I see a blind fanatic about to perish.
You're using her as an excuse to kill more civilians. At least have the balls to admit that. Open your eyes, Yavin. Your beloved war killed her. Stop drowning the world in blood. Try building for a change. You're blinded, Yavin, eager to sacrifice all for your love of war. The hatred you've incited for years killed Teruviel. If you must die to understand that, so be it. I'm in no mood for riddles.
He'll stop at nothing. We must break through. Do you enjoy working for a madman? Do you murder for pleasure or simply to follow orders? You're the one who's wrong. Leave if you value your lives. And the civilians? By turning civilians into food for mutants? Then leave the civilians alone and fight the real enemy. A knight of the Flaming Rose defending monsters before people? How low have you fallen? Draw your sword and die with dignity. Then don't force me. The Grand Master is a madman. He'll stop at nothing. We must break through. Your mother has a wise son.
I promise to get rid of those beasts. I can't do anything about nightmares, kid. Finding anything interesting as you loot? I just have a question. Later.
I won't harm you.
Later.
What are you selling? Looting houses? Another monster. They're mutants. Beings against all nature. They're no ordinary monsters.
I can't open this door without a key. Enough. Our swords will speak for us.
I also have an offer. Surrender. Withdraw your mutants. Humble yourself before the king. You'll save many lives.
You took them as if they were your own. You're a thief, a hypocrite. Save your rhetoric for the plebs. Juggler's tricks. I expected more. You're rambling to Aldersburg. What do you want?
Bullshit. You wanted power.
They treat people like you at St. Lebioda's hospital. You have yet to say how all this ice justifies your crimes.
Where are we? Humanity's also a passing phase. But unlike elves, we won't leave much behind.
Another lie. You provoked the non-humans. Why fight it then?
The good of the few you handpicked to survive. You see human traits as weaknesses? I pity you.
Jacques de Aldersburg, your dream is over. I doubt you mean it. You stole our secrets from Kaer Morhen. Used them for the worst ends.
What plan, damn it? Trust your daydreams that much? With you leading them? Why so obsessed about other races? What sin?
You robbed humanity of its right to decide. You understand nothing.
Every criminal claims a higher cause.
I do. You sound pathetic, de Aldersburg, as if you believed your own lies.
But you chose how to use it.
And pursued it by ending hundreds of others. How many more do you aim to condemn? I see no humans here.
I thought you died. I didn't know they were human. They're human? What humans? As always, you're perplexing. True, your highness. Milady, your wish is my command. And Yevon, Foltest will let him disappear.
You're exaggerating again. Something ends, something begins. I'll take the last of the stolen secrets, take a deep breath, and move on. Enough philosophy, Dandelion. I did what I had to, and now I'll be on my way. Maybe it was his way of repelling hostile magic. Or it was there to control inborn abilities, unrelenting visions. I don't know. It looks the same, but older. He must have worn it under his armor for years.
Know what I found on the Grand Master? A dimeridium pendant.
A new ballad? Sounds too pompous, Dandelion. Take a look around. Life is simple, unpredictable, and beautiful.
Seems I'll never find rest.
I'm tired, Dandelion. I want peace and quiet. Hardly a pleasant nap. Was I out long? I don't know.
Only now do I feel my new life beginning. Is she all right? How's Siegfried? I wonder how he'll manage as Grand Master. Yes. I'll take the final element from Jacques and close this chapter.
What do you mean?
Yes. I'll take the final element from Jacques and close this chapter. Yes. I'll take the final element from Jacques and close this chapter. Caught between the king, her sorceress friends, and her personal life.
Dandelion? Where's the Grand Master? End of story. It doesn't matter. Jacques de Aldersburg, if that was his name, is dead.
Salamandra is dying, soon to be a memory.
I was afraid you'd suggest chess.
Words, words, words.
Gladly. Gibberish, Spectre. Tell me what you want or disappear. I believe that's what I said, and I will say it again if you don't get to the point.
1 second.
I remember nothing. Never. This is between him and me. The question is, whose?
Gibberish, Spectre. Tell me what you want or disappear.
Take him. I don't care what fate he meets. Jacques de Aldersburg is mine. True, but for my reasons, and they're nothing to you. Clear off while you can. Go before it's too late.
Stop. 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 There's always choice. I know it's hard to act contrary to your feelings. Those thoughts always come too late.
Ours was a tumultuous relationship, but that's in the past. What do you want, Spectre?
There are worse things than dying in battle. You? Here? How? An illusion, Shani, as long as I get the Grand Master at the end. This place or this time?
Why?
Very well. Thank you. I understand. You had to fight for dignity. You had no choice. We all make choices throughout our lives.
Was I supposed to let myself get killed? That's not my style, Teruviel.
Why are elves such fatalists? You could have escaped, yet chose to fight.
How did you get here? How? See you, Triss. I'll be back.
So this isn't real?
Why? It's just an illusion, Triss.
I trust your judgment. Let's go then.
What are you going on about? Go to hell, Duet.
Enough, Yevon.
You resorted to murder and terrorism. That's no alternative. I wanted no part of politics. I'm a witcher. I'm neutral.
Try me now.
Have the courage to face me, Jacques. Stop hiding behind specters and illusions. I'll find you.
A coup d'etat. Murder. Experiments on children. Too high a price.
All right. Will do. What did Vesemir mean about me and sorcerers? Is this your first real fight?
Stay close.
Could it have been the mage we saw?
Meaning?
We'll see. What should I expect from the mage?
Can you be specific? I'm confused. How did you find me? I must help Leo. Be careful. Again?
So what do these potions do? Any side effects? Thanks.
Specters and ghouls chasing a forest. Yes? Why does the wild hunt occur? I'll ask her. Mosses and grasses. The smell is heady. They once laid me down here.
All that's missing is a mage who'd know how to use this. Seems witchers have always been better with a sword than with a paintbrush. Witcher George, slaying the dragon.
Defending common folk. Inspiring. What's the second stage?
I think I've heard enough. Witchers use swords. If anyone raises a hand against me, I'll cut it off.
All right. The changes are irreversible.
Quite a cut. And the last stage?
Did you ever witness a trial?
Yes. No. Tell me about the trial of the grasses. I'll do that.
Does everyone pass the first stage?
I have some questions. I presume it's more than your basic lettuce and carrots. Interesting. What's the cost? I need more alcohol. I get it. So what happened to Alfred's discovery? You really think Triss never used magic to peek inside? Eskel, you know I need practice. So why haven't you shown her the lab? You seem to feel at home here.
Did you see the magic storm?
Eskel, I have amnesia. Couldn't Triss have helped with Leo's mutation? Can I have some more alcohol? I'll talk to Vesemir. What do I use as the base for my potion? We'll talk later. You dislike Triss?
Temerian Devil sounds familiar.
The fiery dancer sounds interesting.
Leo said he almost defeated you.
I'll be in trouble if I don't get my memory back. Thanks, Lambert.
For instance?
I wouldn't mind hearing about monster fighting techniques. I've heard enough. Thanks. I think I've heard enough. Tell me about the Virileddin style. Can you tell me about the fighting styles witchers use? Start with the basic styles.
Any thoughts on the attackers?
We'll speak later. But they had a mage and a frightener. They robbed us and killed Leo.
What happened? Lead the way.
Follow me. A sign? I don't remember the signs. All right.
The magic barrier looks solid. We need Triss.
All clear. Let's get back before Lambert kills the frightener himself. We'll see in a minute. We'll do what we can, Vesemir. Let's go. Nah. But if those were magic lights, I'd hate to face a truly powerful sorcerer. Savol is eating dirt. That's what matters.
I'm coming.
I'm coming. What? Go. We'll deal with him and join you at the barrier. They're coming.
Alone? Vesemir?
The bandits are in the lab, searching for something. The mage used the circle of elements to create a magic barrier. Maybe we should split up.
Be careful.
The lab is important. I'm going with Triss. I'll handle the frightener with Vesemir. Well, no time for that now.
How much chance?
Know anything more about the sorcerer who ransacked the lab?
Except maybe what I feel as I look at you.
The theft. What are its possible consequences? What about wealthy merchants, dukes, kings? We delayed the funeral until you awoke. Who? True. I need to do something. I'll come back and get you when I'm ready.
Unfortunately, nothing to forgive. What I felt when I learned you were alive, hard to compare to anything.
As always, they broke into the lab, killed Leo, stole our mutagens, and escaped. Everyone makes mistakes. Let's get back.
I hope this potion helps. I'll be back soon. Can you restore my memory? I'm glad you're feeling better.
Sure, Triss. I'm not ready to talk about the past. We shouldn't keep Vesemir waiting. I suppose we have some time. We have no time to lose, Triss. The sooner we set off, the better. I'll see you at the funeral. Thanks. Let's go.
I don't remember. I remember ghouls and a storm. Fine.
You could have told me about the stairs.
Just reconnaissance, or?
No matter. The professor and the other mage must be hiding in the keep. We'll see what's happening inside and be back.
Is it safe up top? He attacked the professor. I was late.
Fine, Lambert. He doesn't hate Triss? I'll find you later. That's a relief. I see. I can do that. How do I make the potion? And the bandits? What if I get the ingredients wrong? Can I ask you something? Do you and Triss argue often? Thanks.
Are there other witchers? Lambert gave me the formula. Where? Some always run.
I do. What next? Where are Lambert and Eskel? I need to do one more thing.
I have all the ingredients. Why isn't he here?
Can I have another Frightener Claw?
Can I have another Frightener Claw?
Vesemir. We can proceed with the funeral. Did I know him? We'll speak later. Can I have more of that herb? You mentioned defending Kaer Morhen before. I'm sorry. Can I have more of that herb? Who was Leo? I found a few intruders upstairs, but any idea who attacked? She was able to salvage some equipment, but it looks like the main device has vanished. I finished off several marauders upstairs. If I'd gone with her, I might have tended to Savola. Lambert, I have to tell you something. Leo, the bandits killed him. What do I do now? I'll find you later. Where's the calcium equum again? Where can I get some alcohol? No time to talk. I need to make a potion for Triss. Done. I have the ingredients, and it's safe upstairs. I have the calcium equum and white gull.
Farewell. We'll see. Farewell. We'll see. Farewell. Bring it on. Take care. Indeed, the ring. I'm in. Gold, the vodka, and chaser. Some tournament going on? Tell me about this tournament. I don't have 25 orans. Interesting. Simple and specific. My reward? Shut up. How much? Another time. The necklace. I'm in. The gold. The mandrake cordials. You an experienced fist fighter? Any rules? I'm broke.
I defeated Fat Fred, so I'm looking for another opponent.
I win.
You have a heavy hand, and a head of solid stone.
What's the wager? I'll pass.
Yes. Why? No.
What's the wager? Right. I'll take the magical sign and the runic stone. I'm in. I want gold. I'll take the meteorite steel and the runic stone. Huh? Any rules? I don't have enough. Until? You were a warrior? Right.
I'm a witcher. I win. Relax.
A wager, huh? After one punch? Did he... I see.
I've had enough.
Another time. What happened?
I'll take the best of all runes.
I'm in.
I'll take the coin.
The meteorite steel.
And Gablada. I'm looking for a worthy opponent.
No rules apply? I don't have 500 orans. Sounds ominous.
Who with?
We'll see about that. I need to prepare. What's the wager? You don't look like a famous boxer, but...
Better luck next time. Good guess. Always.
I have a question.
No.
They say you have no name.
A few? They said you were undefeated.
It happens.
Right here in my hand, I'm afraid. Not surprising. You're pretty quick.
Vesemir, too much time to stop Salamandra from stealing the alchemy equipment, but battling the Frightener took time. That mutated dog was just the beginning. Eskel, leave them on their own to save useless filters and flasks. Lambert, the plot thickens. They've begun experimenting. Things would be different if I had gone with Triss. A new threat. And I know why we now face it. Almost makes a huge difference. To use the stolen secrets, Salamandra needs equipment. Without it, the Witcher's mutagens are useless. They almost succeeded at Kaer Morhen. They almost grabbed Kalkstein and his treasures. I know all too well what they're after. If I'd stayed and fought the Frightener with Vesemir, I might have faced a different threat today. Ravens and crows. Fearing the revenge of the Scoia'tael, Heron betrayed the whole unit. I wanted no part of the business between the Hawker and the Scoia'tael. The fools gave me no choice, and the scavengers will be fat and sated. Use their deaths. Take just revenge for the cause. The young non-humans will be carrion for ravens and crows. Probably thought he'd be safe. Get a reward. The only true victors in this conflict, for someone is sure to avenge the freedom fighters. Hawker's specialty, fragmenting tip. Enters the stomach as 1, exits the back as 3. Mincing the internal organs. Useless against armored soldiers. The tips burst on the surface of even the lightest armor. I need to avoid those situations. Remain neutral. Not get involved. They're used to kill civilians. For show. As a cruel warning. I know where the weapons that killed Coleman came from. A surprise in the sewers. Soaked in stench from head to foot. I must say he did rather well. For a human. I usually work alone. But this was an opportunity to see a knight in action. A knight of the Flaming Rose. That was rare gratitude he showed. Witchers work alone. Guarding the hospital. Better than dying in darkness from a razor-sharp beak. Siegfried would have slowed me down. Been easy prey for the cockatrice. It also teaches humility and patience. And I was left to hunt in peace. His torch attracted all the drowners. Humans are helpless in the darkness beneath Vizima. I lost the skirmish in the swamp. Javed made off with the book. This marked the true beginning of our conflict. Though Javed escaped once more, on balance things are rather favorable, and the professor for dessert. 3 Salamandra bases annihilated. New allies gained. Javed crumbled in the swamp. He lost it. Fled. Javed ran, leaving the professor behind. Alzur's shield worked beautifully. He could easily have destroyed me and made off with the spellbook. I won't let him escape next time. Refused to know the truth. Refused to acknowledge anything that might blemish the deceased's good name. His men respected him. A deadly monster. Tried to control his thirst for blood, select his victims. but he was a beast. Captain Vincent, werewolf mice. They should have listened to reason. They had to eliminate the captain's killer to prevent this truth from getting out. True love can still work wonders. Lost causes are worth a struggle. A fairy tale. A fairy tale. Tough cop. Whore from the slums. True love. In a world dominated by scorn and meanness. A world full of bandits and murderers. Love that overcomes a powerful curse. The world's changing. And Vincent's a decent werewolf, a dark avenger, keeper of peace, a changing world, new, more dangerous monsters, fisstech, slavery, banditry unpunished. I let Vincent live. Werewolves are no longer the enemy, no longer the evil lurking in the dark, a deadly beast. Don't believe the hype. The forces are balanced. Rumors of riches stolen from the bank have drawn food and weapon suppliers, masterful locking spells, battle-hardened war veterans, 500 years of experience, Mahakaman safes designed by gnome engineers. Escoyatel won't admit it, but the fight for freedom is easier on a full stomach, in decent armor. All this to keep your coin safe. Absolutely safe. Riches that humans stole from Vivaldi earlier. I chose the lesser evil. One should never negotiate with terrorists. Negotiation leads to concessions. Concessions are a victory for terror. Folks become fearful, uncertain. They agreed to support the crusade against non-humans. The bank's new owners were grateful for the order's intervention. We won't need to wait long to see the results. Maybe I should have made an exception. Not anymore. Don't get involved. Don't play the wandering knight. Don't do law enforce's work for them. That's what they drummed into my head. Get involved? Stick my neck out on some principle? Did I choose the lesser evil?
The Reverend and his flock made a choice.
I'm a witcher. I neither judge nor punish. I solve human problems, not always using a sword.
No.
Why did I save Abigail? Were her honor or virtue threatened because the law was being broken?
No.
What was I thinking? I'm a witcher, someone who will care for her, not wander the world risking his neck for a handful of coin. At least I stopped short of proposing.
I miss them. Her.
Pick up sticks. Maybe we could settle down together.
Sometimes I truly regret.
I have no right to put her and Alvin in that position. Shawnee deserves someone normal. Happiness never lasts.
I miss them. Her.
The salamanders don't know the concept of mercy. They'd stop at nothing.
I'm a witcher.
I wasn't made to be a father.
Sometimes I truly regret. I had no right to expose Alvin that way. But you can't always straddle the fence. The Scoia'tael showed new strength at Murky Waters. I saw it in Teruviel's eyes. I could have stayed out of it. I just hope it's not a costly one.
Even old Zoltan Chive talks of hope, victory, decision time. A turning point.
The skirmish at Murky Waters was the first of several victories for the Order. I just hope the victory is not too costly.
The uprising nears its end. Decision time. A turning point.
I chose to fight. Neutrality gone.
Stand aside or fight non-humans. I found my path.
Everyone disapproved.
I chose neutrality. I'm a witcher. Ideals aren't worth dying for, especially if they're based on hatred. Decision time. A turning point. Berengar made his decision.
He knew where Javed was hiding. He also knew I'd find the sorcerer sooner or later. He knew that facing Javed alone was suicide for either of us.
Nothing good came of it. Unnecessary duel. Unnecessary death. Almost nothing. Maybe he intended to face Javed. I can't fathom where Berengar got that medallion. As long as there was a chance I could save the princess, I had to try. Few know we draw greater satisfaction from removing a curse or a spell. People see witchers as monster slayers. Rightly so. It was worth it. Swords are a final resort. The union of the two largest northern kingdoms fell through. Claws like a wildcat and red, irate eyes, 4 feet tall and a body like a barrel of beer. A mouth from ear to ear, filled with dagger-like teeth. The young Redanian monarch soon gained a nickname that accurately described his nature and the policies he pursued towards his neighbors. I doubt King Radovid would have wanted a bride like that. Radovid the Stern.
Shut your mouth, Reverend, or you'll taste my steel. Everyone listen, there is to be a trial. A trial, not a murder. I've had enough of your pathetic problems. You can wallow in this crap yourselves.
It's time, Abigail. I want no part of this.
Let's go. We need to deal with the beast.
No takers?
You have two options. Wait until I leave and then murder Abigail, but then I'll come back. I'll slay every lice-ridden peasant, anything that moves and can't climb a tree. Or you can try to lead honorable lives, clear your conscience, start again, like humans. The choice is yours. Shove off, and maybe I'll let you be. I'd like to see you try, pleb.
Is that so?
No one is burning anyone.
Don't be afraid.
Son of a bitch, back off.
Abso-fucking-lutely beautiful.
You're making a mistake. This man's a murderer.
I can't wait. How did I know?
Did you forget it would put you face to face with a witcher? Well, I'd be foolish not to take advantage of this situation. Where did you get the idea to assume Raymond's identity?
Enough chatter. Now kindly lead me to where you've hidden the items stolen from Kaer Morhen.
More than you think. Just one question. I only see you. Good. I was getting impatient. What do we do now that we have the treasure from the tower? How do we lure the mage here? All felt the battle in the swamp was the beginning of events that would soon rock Temeria.
A routine skirmish between patrols erupted into a regular battle. The Scoia'tael learned that freedom could only be achieved by shedding blood, their enemies and their own. It was the last time I was able to avoid taking sides.
Sensing the approaching conflict, both sides were eager to test the enemy. Azar excluded me from the battle. When Triss woke me, heaps of bodies appeared before my eyes. Led by unwavering faith, the Knights of the Order showed greater determination and emerged victorious. All felt the battle in the swamp was the beginning of events that would soon rock Temeria.
A routine skirmish between patrols erupted into a regular battle.
The Order learned the non-humans are a foe far more dangerous than previously assumed.
It was the last time I was able to avoid taking sides.
Sensing the approaching conflict, both sides were eager to test the enemy. Azar excluded me from the battle. When Triss woke me, heaps of bodies appeared before my eyes. The Scoia'tael were determined. Their longing for freedom was strong, and they proved victorious. No sign of Javed or the Professor. This bunch should cave easily. Let's do this.
Triss?
How? As the condemned, I have the right to a last wish. One last kiss from you. Not much. I know you plan to stage a coup, assume power while your father is away. I also know you found an ally in Salamandra. Your Highness. Ada, the better you know me, the more impressive I become. Milady.
Thank you, milady.
I want to get Alvin out of here. I can't allow him to be harmed in any way.
Alvin! No! Berengar, mysterious witcher and outcast. I finally found him. Expect to see me, Grandmaster. Soon.
Javed's dead.
Finished? Because if you are, you, savior of the world.
I've heard Ithlina's prophecy.
You're deluded if you think the sight of women and children will make me leave you alone.
Not again.
Watch what you wish for, sire. That could spell mayhem. It was harder than it looked, sire. Farewell, sire.
Your Highness. Master.
Where am I? I remember nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I owe my recovery to you. Thank you, Triss.
Not much. Look below. I know the moves. Pirouette, parry, cut. I can't explain it, but I feel a bond when we speak. I know you are important. I need to think.
Watch out! Watch out!
Smashed ribs, punctured lung. He's dying.
Leo, stop! Vesemir, Leo is dead. We'll find those responsible for this theft and for Leo's death. Triss, that's fine. Which way should I go? See you, Triss. I thought of letting you surrender, but changed my mind.
Leo, stand back. Come on, Professor. I need to wait for the storm. Have you decided what to do with the peasants yet? You'd best flee. The Order is bound to send a unit after you.
Why are you here?
I can't meditate with a fire out. Seems I have to light it first. Good. Don't know any Bonhart. Who paid for my head? I'd rather know what I need to pay you to find proof of my innocence. Doesn't matter. You won't collect the reward anyway. Draw your sword. Who are you? I doubt you're looking for a drinking buddy. I'd rather fight as day. Bye. It seems this place is drained of the power. Tastes awful. Let's hope this does more than freshen your breath. Why would I do that? For some of Vivaldi's gold? You're giving Teruviel no choice, and now you need me to kill the knights. Arms bought for stolen gold. Admirable. If you've come from Vizima, then you led White Rayla here.
What do you want?
Why would I do that? For some of Vivaldi's gold? Looking to recruit me? Am I to stand with Rayla and kill the elves before they murder the hostages? Give me one good reason why I shouldn't just walk, but let me guess. Though she's a mercenary, she has her honor and keeps her word. Yet she's prepared to avert a massacre of civilians, even if that means the elves will escape. I spoke to Rayla. Heard enough for today. Good. 2 worms with 1 stone. I need to keep her near the sarcophagus if I'm to lift the curse. She'll be stronger there, but it's worth a try. You sound like Zoltan.
You'll make a good swordsman yet.
You beat Lambert?